live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay, welcome to the Palm Beach Kennel Club for our Wednesday $130 buy-in, 3K guarantee. You have myself, Anthony,
And me, Mets.
and Matt on the mic today.
And we're going to be bringing you the feature to final of our Wednesday tournament.
And we're going to get right to the
Yeah,
action.
cards,
We're into the
cards are in the
second
air.
hand.
First hand.
Oh, that's right. This would still
That's
be
right,
the
first hand, right.
We won't tell them why it's still the first, but
We
it
had
is the first.
Cards have just hit the table.
We have Rosa in the box.
The guy that knocked me out, that was next to you. He wasn't old. That's not an old man.
Here we got Gino starting in already.
This old man, he played one.
4 players.
I'm gonna check in the dark.
Checks in the dark.
Check Doc too.
Okay, the players would have us believe that nobody looked at their hand, including the player that's all in. So I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one.
Yeah, I didn't actually say that. I'm trying to figure out what we got with people. Okay, we had 51 players here for this tournament today. 51 buy-ins, we should say. We're down to 29. And like Matt said, we're featuring the final here. But Jason pushed all in. Joe making the call with his queen 8.
He called my all in with queen 8.
More for the main.
Yes.
He's got the hidden.
Yes, he did.
Yes. I guess it's a weak queen, no? Queen deuce, queen
Yeah,
3.
we can't quite see the cards
I
yet
know, we don't
on
see
that
them, but
side.
She's making that
We're about
statement.
to. Well, I'm guessing she's behind.
Right.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh.
Queen 10. So she's leading so far, but there's a flush draw
Jason's
out
got
there.
the flush draw. And it will hold. She got the straight. It
Broadway,
actually
yeah.
Broadway straight
It
with the 10.
improved.
She didn't need it, but she got it. That's nice. Betty will.
I was distracted, I'm sorry.
Now she'd have us believe she didn't know she won.
Jason's day is over.
More shenanigans.
Yeah, you were talking about big cards.
Yeah, we are jumping in just after the second break, so there are no more buy-ins.
Correct.
Okay, we're even now, Betty.
I don't know. I'm still after you. I'm still lamenting my phone.
You only missed one.
The way Gina and Bo taught me through it, I was totally
Seat open, the correct term.
Seat open 67.
You listen to these guys?
Yeah, I do. I respect their game. So
Respect my authority.
Dead button this hand. Small dude.
Good to see you pick that one up.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was distracted. Yes.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that scared me for a second when I didn't see anything.
No,
I had to
I
make sure
had
it's
that.
working, right?
Nancy came in and put the
okay.
thing in. That's what I was just playing with just now. But then I said, all right, we'll leave that.
2,500.
Betty raises to 2,500 with a king jack offsuit.
Nice, nice.
Joe's calling with his queen 9.
Heads up.
No, me and Joe, not Bo.
Gambling at a poker table? No.
See the king, spikes the king.
Right in the window.
Check. Check.
Slow play.
$5,000 is a bet.
r/mildly infuriating for all you Redditors out there.
Start it rolling.
And Twan the Don. Nancy is actually on the production side today. She's not doing the commentating.
No.
She is available here.
Although
By that smack dab, we knew you meant Nancy.
I did take a peek into the week's schedule, and Nancy will be commentating, just not today.
Today.
See, there she is right now.
she's in full view at the table, cleaning up, straightening out, like Nancy does. Benny with pocket tens under the gun. Let's see how he plays these right now.
You do. You always drink it, don't you?
Raising now. 35.
Benny raising with pocket tens. Solid starting hand.
I don't see anybody with a possible calling hand either, so let's see if Gino gets a little. Nah, he does not get a little. Betty's queen seven.
And he's
into
like,
the
you
muck.
want to defend that ante and big blind on principle, but 3.5x is a touch much for queen seven.
Big blind.
I'm not a violent man, but I've only got water, and that fruit punch looks delicious.
It's actually vitamin water, no sugar. So it's actually a Wawa.
So it just looks
It's
delicious.
just basically red flavored water, red colored water. It has a little bit of a fruit punch taste, but yeah, vitamin water, zero sugar.
You know he likes it.
Yeah, and then later he got you garnish.
Garnish.
What's that? The thing, the silver thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't use
The
it.
garnish?
The
I was
The garnish. That's
I always thought the garnish was that leafy stuff you
Supposed
don't
to.
really eat,
You
but
don't.
it comes on your plate at a fancy restaurant, but don't eat it.
You flip it off the plate.
I never understood that. I'm like, if you can't eat it, what's it doing on my plate?
Presentation. It's all about the presentation. Ace 5-5, 2 diamonds. Benny is ahead right now, even though Joe has the ace. Weak kicker.
5,000.
Betty can easily get away. Benny
Yeah.
cannot get away yet.
Yeah, I can't let that go. If I were him with that diamond draw.
Nobody called. I got
Oh!
Wow,
Oh.
very disciplined.
Just enough, just enough.
that's enough. for
Not expecting that one. I thought he'd at least see one more
I
card.
thought he would push that whole stack in. Knowing Joe didn't bet that on a 5. All right.
But we're jumping in after the second break here, so.
Right.
I mean, he might have been playing for those flush draws all day and just not hitting. So.
Could very well been.
Forget that boy. Don't stand here.
Oh yeah.
See, for us, it looks like the first couple of hands, and I'm like, come on, man, play that. That's a good drawing hand right there.
Forget that boy.
I go up.
Bo knows how to fold that king rag.
How did they happen?
Raising out.
Probably kids watching be all like, who's
Hey.
Bo? Yeah.
Gino raises. That's Gino with the king 7 suited.
Uh-oh.
His range.
I could see Benny repopping here with that hand. No?
Go.
Man, I'm just reading Benny all wrong today.
Oh, nope. I'm with you. Same thing.
Check
He was
the
in
card.
position there to push that.
Right,
envelope
you got the
a little
position,
higher.
and from 3, I'm like, let's go to 9.
Nobody hits that. All over.
That's 3,500.
All right, that 3.5K is giving Benny something to think about. Gino is just betting with nothing. But he's got that range, and he's a solid player, so he'll get away with that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Because one of these times you're going to be like, oh, he's been throwing chips around all day. He doesn't have it, and he probably has, like quad 7s or something.
Right.
And then you just,
Let him bet.
as Miss Nancy would say, run smack dab
Yeah, that's-
into the nuts.
I don't know where you put that.
Let's see what Gino does with that Nintendo there. What, no 3X raise?
Not in the proper position for that one, but
Raise.
Joe, of course, is going to. There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Now you get the ace queen to push
With an ace
envelopes.
queen, that's good.
Calls.
King 10 will play. Wow, Benny with 8. Now let me get this right. He won't call 3K with a nut
But-
flush draw, but he'll play 8-7 offsuit.
Yeah. And he hits a 7.
Check.
He's ahead after the flop, but
He has to bet.
too many overs there. He
He
has
has to bet here. At least
got
try to thin the
to.
field out a little bit.
Agree.
3,000.
Okay, let me
Oh, you have
rephrase.
to
He needed
bet.
to bet bigger. I don't think 3K is
Bet.
going to get rid of ace queen and king 10 suited.
Not Bo and Joe. Well, Joe
No.
maybe, but not Bo and Gino's out.
3 players. We have a check in the dark.
Ooh, there's the ace.
And Joe checks.
I think Bo's going to put out a bet here. Oh, no. Check,
Nope,
check,
checked
check, check.
around. River card, a 10-0 clubs.
All in.
Joe says, come get it.
Yep, it's mine. Get out, guys.
No, you don't want him to get out.
He doesn't want him to. But
You
I'm telling him
want-
to get out.
Come get it.
I'm telling him to
that's
get
that.
out.
That's what he wants. He wants
Yeah.
him to try to come get it.
I say no cup, no cup.
He's checking in the dark. Tell me what he got. I don't know why you bet. Just check, man.
He did check in the dark.
I found I'm ahead. I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you gonna fold on the turn
I
of the river.
actually bet
Somebody
I had
bet.
8-7.
Hey,
Pre-flop.
I mean, like I'm unlucky. What can you do? I just paid my hand. Why you complaining?
You had a jack.
Yeah, Fab, I'm good. Yeah, why?
Okay, but you gonna if once somebody calls
Frustration
Yeah, why?
being
Yeah.
shown by Benny here a little bit.
Benny's funny. Benny's one of the comical ones on,
I'm
in this
lucky,
room.
That's all, right? That's all.
He defends his action every
Yeah,
time.
Play the way you want to play.
That's it. That's why I pay. I want to play.
Carry cards.
You
Carry.
paid
Yeah,
your money. You play the way
I
you want.
know. Yeah.
You paid to play.
Play. That's play, Mike.
Yes.
Raise.
Benny.
Yeah.
I love how you play.
Huh? No, you don't like my.
No, I love how you play.
2,500.
Then why you say something?
I love how you play.
Yeah, but-
I'm gonna
Call.
buy you in the next one, and you better pay. Oh, I'm tight.
Now you have a say. You have a say.
Change comes.
If you buy him in, you have say so. That's it.
3 players.
I mean, they're suited. And he's in the
No,
big
he's in-
blind.
yeah, he's in a position to defend.
He had a very annoyed.
Michael-
He had a very annoyed look on his face when he called.
Right.
He's like, "Damn it, I gotta play this."
Check.
And then more so reason now.
Yeah.
Damn it, I have to play that.
Yeah. Well, now he doesn't have to play it if somebody
No.
bets into him.
5,000.
Gino's got-
Now he can fold. He's got the jack. Jack's got. Right, I was gonna say running
Right.
cards for a straight or a flush, but not much
Yes.
besides that.
Button. Small thing.
Probably only one is good. The other one probably gives me 2 pair. A king queen. He won.
But he won. He didn't finish up well here. He bested, but he went down to the aisle and won the battles of the beach for 7K, 78, something like that.
Wendy's a champ. You got a trophy now.
Yeah, got a trophy.
Gotta get a
Go
trophy.
with his trophy wife.
Hey yo.
See, this is why we as commentators we just shut up sometimes.
Let the table talk go.
Yeah.
Got Betty. She's
Now you're gonna have some company on that trophy case.
I've never won a trophy, as you know, probably, as you can tell.
I'm talking about you put the trophy right next to you in that trophy case over there.
3 players.
everybody likes that 9-3 of hearts to play. Gino's playing it now. Hit his 3.
Check, check, check.
Nice card for Gino. He's got 4 cards to the flush. Michael's coming out with his 6. Hitting the 6.
Calls. Heads up.
Gino's got outs, plenty of them. Not one of them.
Nope.
Queens and 6s. Michael will take it down. Unless Gino tries something silly. Which he could do.
He bet 5K and he only has 15K. There's nothing
Yeah,
Gino can pull here
right.
that's not going to get called.
Exactly.
Gino, this can only end in tears.
That's right. This is not going to end well for you. Look at this stack before you reach.
A lot of participation, but when they changed it, it got better. When I first moved here to South Florida, it's been 3-4 years now, but they used to have $70 tournaments, but they must have gone up, right? They went up.
Because even the Friday used to be 120.
See, that's how long.
100, it goes to 120.
That's how long I've been around because I played here before I dealt here.
Right.
All they had was the $65 sit and goes, and that was the biggest gamble there was because
Really?
they started off with the quarter, the 25,
that was a
50 cent
25
game
cent
way
piece,
back
right.
in the day. That's before my time. But
Yeah.
and for cash, the ante 5 game,
One time, and I was
which was limit, but it was
Yeah.
$5 ante. Those are the biggest
Oh,
games.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, the Friday used
I didn't have the patience for that game though, so it was like just this giant list, and every time 9 people came up to the desk, they would just send us to a table
Right.
to
And
play
was
the
it $5
$65. It was a
ante
six.
even?
Yeah. It was a $65 sit and go.
Oh, sit and go.
Yeah, for a sit and goes. I used to play those all the time before I worked here. And then we got we got the no limit.
Right.
stuff like Fedor hold. I'm retiring. I'm like, why? You
The limited no limit.
That was a $100 buy-in.
Yeah.
tax, right?
For 2.5 and 5.10 as
Yeah.
well.
like you're lifting, working heavy machinery and stuff.
And now we're into private games. 25, 50, 100, $5,000 buy-in, table stakes, everything's
Yeah.
going now.
Yeah, I need to hit the Powerball, I think, before I play
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah. I have a mortgage to pay.
Right, but then if I hit the Powerball, nah, I'd come in and play
yeah,
and
pay the
see
house
everybody.
off- pay the
Yeah,
house off, and
exactly. I'm
then
gonna pay the house and the car and all that stuff off first,
Well,
but
I can understand.
then I come in and play.
Do you listen to your daddy though? Do you listen to your daddy though? I mean, I'm far from.
Definitely ain't listen to him.
Last hand at this level.
Who you listen to though? Who do you listen to though?
Bo knows.
The voice
Yeah,
in
Bo
your
knows.
head Tell you what to do.
He does. And not just that Bo. Bo Jackson does.
That's what I mean. I said anybody like under the age of 30 watching this stream would be all like, "Who the hell is Bo?"
Who's Bo, right?
The devil made me do it.
The greatest athlete that ever lived, and would have smashed every record
Most
imaginable if he did not get hurt.
Most definitely.
Why you had nothing?
Like all those baseball and football records, everybody's like worshiping. No, they all belong to Bo.
It would. I agree.
3,500.
It was one of my all-time favorite. My two favorite plays by him. One, he called timeout to the umpire, put his hand up, his right hand up. He didn't grant him the timeout, took the bat, and still put the ball over the left center field wall. And then the other one was when he had his back to the wall, caught a fly ball, and caught a guy tagging on third base home and threw him out. So there were two instances where Bo Jackson just showed his miraculous
3 players.
athletic ability. In the box.
Dun, dun, dun,
Then he hits
dun,
two pair on the
dun,
flop,
dun,
and
dun, dun.
The other Bo now, we can't see Bo's cards.
35.
Well, Bo knows what he has, so.
I'm assuming 1's a 4 a diamond because that's the one we had a problem reading.
Yeah.
It wasn't reading in the reader, but it read in the
And
play
Betty
10.
is she's just
not
up.
even playing here.
No, she's like, it's my pot. Give it to me now.
Hey, Jimmy.
But Bo's only got 19K, so if
No,
he's,
not.
it would help if I knew what it was, because
Yeah.
There's
he was shorter stacked. So I'm like, if he's got like anything, he's probably gonna call. But I guess he didn't have anything.
Nope.
Come over here, bud.
Hey, Alan, what's up?
I'm doing good, Alan. Thank you for asking.
Your name's Betty too?
I was gonna say that's a good way to get called Betty for the rest of the game.
It's like we broke a table, right?
Yeah, she's Betty Boo.
They're filling the table, so obviously one table broke.
Down to 27.
23.
One.
Wow.
What?
I know.
Spoiler alert.
15, well, I spoil it. They get a good idea where we are. Right.
That's why I said
Well, that's
somewhere around
27
27. Yeah.
If Randy keep running like that, pretty soon we're gonna get you some books.
Right, so that our graphics guys can be updated and have accurate information to bring you guys.
Nancy, he's using this box.
This one stay empty.
No, that's
Yeah, I know one of them.
Gino's got the right box.
That
It's
one.
empty. Move it over, Alan.
Yeah.
Nance, move them over.
This one stay
Yeah, slide them over. In her attempt to clean up and make it nice,
Right.
Miss
Failed to
Nancy
tell him which box you're not used to use.
kind of put the chairs a little out of range of the correct box.
Right. Still gonna have to move him over a little bit. They're like kissing cousins right there. He'll be bumping elbows shortly.
Must be an Italian thing.
Hey, 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 hey.
No. I mean, my wife's Italian. She's like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go to our kissing cousins
that.
like party," and I was like, "What in the hell?" She's like, "It's not what you think."
Not what you-
I'm like, "Why would you call it that, though?" Anybody that doesn't know is gonna be like, "Dude, what?"
Three players.
King, queen, queen, jack. And what is Benny doing there with his 10-4?
We're back to this.
Yes. Fifth one out the box. Betty checks. Check around unless Gino takes a stab right here.
Always stabbing with you.
He's
Sheesh.
got to. He's in the position to do this right
So violent.
now. See?
4,000.
Fold, fold. Oh. Betty's playing the player. She makes
Betty,
this
yeah,
call.
Betty's like,
Playing the player here.
oh
Nah,
no, she was thinking about it. Like, you're up to some shenanigans, sir.
But I can't play because I got less shenanigans to play against. See? Good move, Gino.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Oliver.
More? More?
More? You want more?
Which is weird because I read the book before I saw any of the movies.
Right.
You know, then there's been several versions. And is it weird? That's how I heard it in my head, and then I saw it on screen. Is that weird?
How he was saying it?
Just
More.
like more.
Most books are better than the movie anyway.
Easy for you to say. In Oliver Twist, Fagin is the bad guy. I'm like, I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah.
He didn't spell it the way I spell my name, but
Why didn't you know that?
he used an I instead of
Oh,
a
yeah?
second A. Yeah, F-A-G-I-N.
It's just so long ago, I don't remember that it was
Yeah.
the bad guy in the show.
They don't want you to save money. Did you bluff me on that hand, Michael?
No.
You had a queen? Or the six?
All in.
And not wasting any
Screw
time.
goes all in. There's pocket sevens.
Uh-huh.
It's only another 4,000 to his 26,000 stack. Yeah. Suitor connectors. Let's do it.
What in a literal
Let's
heel?
do it, Michael.
If you're going to do Arnold, you should do the voice. He's like, do it. Why don't you do it? Come on, call the bet now. Do it.
Yep. See? Makes it 12. Flip them.
So it's sevens against 6-5 suited.
Not good for Michael.
It's great for Stewart.
Yeah, that's really
Even,
good.
straight on the board, straight on the board.
Yes.
No.
Oh. Both room for the chop.
Ace or a 9. Okay.
Button move.
So 51 players, I believe.
Yes, 51 was a total.
So that gets us an extra payout spot.
Right. Pay 6.
So we'll be paying 6 today. Oh, good. Gino's back. I was worried.
Another one bites the dust upstairs.
Yep.
So probably going to lose a player here shortly. Balance tables. Unless, of course, that player is in this table.
Michael says nope. As does Jimmy and Alan. Gino hasn't seen a hand he hasn't liked yet.
Yeah, it's true. And not to say the
I was going to say, and he's been playing around with bad hands, and this is actually the best hand he's seen in a while.
I think he recognizes the fact also. Oh. Dang.
I like ace rag if it's low enough to make a straight with.
Right. Right.
Actually, I like that ace
Call,
5
you
a hell of a lot
raise.
better than ace 8 or ace 9.
All in.
Oh. Good fold then.
Well,
Bo pushes all in with his king,
king
6.
6. And looks like he's
Tough guy.
getting paid.
Yeah.
Bo, I'll bet my coffee out of better hand than you.
Okay, so why you
You didn't.
Perhaps now's a good time to
You
remind
didn't.
everybody that side bets are not allowed at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Even something as trivial as coffee.
I bet you my coffee out of better hand than you.
But you did.
He did.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
it was
he
king
did.
6.
He had ace 5 against.
I'm thinking Bo was ace 6. He was actually king 6. He
Yeah,
did
king
have a better
6. He
Pocket
lies
ace
so
is-
bad. He
Wow.
lies so bad.
Which ace did you have? Which ace
You
did you
don't
have, bro?
usually play bad.
Which ace did you have? Suited aces?
They was
Suited aces, right?
one in a red one. No, pink and orange.
Pink and no red.
Only if we played Joker's Wild.
I bet you're so hard, buddy.
10 of diamonds, beautiful. 10 of diamonds. Question. So,
She gave the small blind another card.
what's going to be the best card? And then the last card, again, so it's going to miss
Give him one more.
Sorry. Sorry, guys, sorry.
It's hard. These cards are hard.
Yeah, these cards.
They are hard to handle if you don't deal on the stream much.
She have a different texture, a different weight.
Gino, I know you don't normally get TV time, but come on, man. Every hand, you the Hollywood bullshit.
You gonna rush?
It's kind of like a basketball. Like like if you have like those little like Nerf balls or something you're just playing around the playground, then you get an NBA regulation ball. You're like, okay, this is a little different.
Yeah.
Which hand?
It's like using the WNBA basketball, the women's basketball versus the men's basketball.
I had to think about it.
Well, Alan's got ace king. Jimmy lays down his 3-6.
No, we cool, but he's trying to be a smart ass.
Raise it, get Gino out, because he'll play.
That guy now.
That's the thing. I mean, he folded ace 5, but he's a lot more likely to do something with 6-3 suited. So you got to be careful with them raises when Gino's on your left.
You brought it up. Send me an Uber, G.
Couple of
No questions asked, right? Gino, I'm
yeah.
gonna
That's the checkers rule. He didn't take his finger off it, so it don't count.
That's right.
He had it, and it was still in his head. He's like, wait, he raised?
you could be sleeping with those people
Back,
at
see,
night.
take it back.
You know, go with. Huh?
Check.
Bo catches a 7. Gut shot from Michael. You'd have much rather seen clubs, I think, than spades on that flop.
Definitely. There's diamonds and clubs in hands and spades on the board.
You're about to find out.
Michael, yeah, he
Gut
does.
shot.
He doesn't
Gut-
have much left,
First.
and he's already invested in this pot. He might have to chase it. I'm positive he doesn't want to.
If you call, apologize to the table. Nah.
Never.
No doubt.
Never. I will
Good
never
for another
apologize to the
day.
table. If I get lucky and catch my gutter, sorry, man. That's just the game.
There's some bob on it.
No, couldn't possibly. I had.
You were the big blind.
I was the big man. No?
You are the big one.
Yeah, you're the big blind.
It was a miss deal.
Aha. The game's afoot, Watson.
I'm gonna the Hail Mary.
Yeah, he can't call that.
Flip 'em.
Flip him, he says. You're not good, dude. If you catch a 6, you'll be golden.
Yeah. I play for.
And that's an ace. And another ace.
Oh.
Oh. And Allen just steamrolls Bo.
Seat open, 67, that's the other tier. Go up
What do you
there.
want to see a flop first? You don't win, obviously, right, Mikey?
No, I had 5-4. That's what I'm saying. I wanted the Hail Mary, which is the 6 for the straight. You know, if it was open, I would have taken a chance there. And
There's a flush draw there.
yeah.
That's right. Okay, Chris is now coming into the box.
Well, I'm
Just our chip count.
still a little sad about last night's hockey results.
Let him think about it.
Don't let him pick.
But he's calling.
We
You
lost.
must have been horrible.
The
about
Rangers
Saturdays.
were losing, and then after the game, get home, I checked my phone, see the scores, and the Rangers came back and won.
Yes,
so
they
now,
did.
now we're, what, 5 points behind now?
Yep. Is it 5?
Damn it.
Exactly. Absolutely no fear.
And with his big old Islanders lanyard on, we're playing the Islanders next, so tomorrow. So hopefully we'll beat them. Get back on the winning side of things. Or is it 3 points? Right. We won the previous game to close within 1, and now we fell behind again. So it's 3. Right.
Let's see.
I just keep telling myself we only have 3 games against winning teams left. Just
Yeah.
the rest are cupcakes.
Really
I thought
excited.
you look already.
No, you're 3 behind. I didn't think it was 5.
That's why I said
It's
3.
3.
Yeah.
100 to 97.
Because I forgot about that Philly game
Same
because we,
games.
we lost an OT to you guys, but then we played the next day and we beat Philly. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we clinched the playoff spot today. Really? 100 points? We clinched? I know we're doing the math, but
Yeah, I know. They got to do it by math.
I know. You have one more game till you say you clinch.
Well, hopefully we spank them Islanders tomorrow. And
Should. Should.
Well, now I'm gonna want to win this pot.
The money,
Look at the percentages. They don't even add to 100.
I'm gonna slow play this one.
Check.
It's only 60.
well, those are percentage. Well, because you got.
It's got to come up to 100.
Well,
Now
no.
it is.
Well, now they
Now it is. Before
Right.
it was a bunch of them like they're at 67%.
because depending on what came out, there was like a crazy. Well, you got 2 matching hands, and
Yeah,
there were
exactly.
chop. There was chop potential. That's where the other 33% went.
True. Right.
1 in 3 chance of a chop. Yeah, it's Florida Mountain Man checking in. Sleeping in today, buddy? You're usually checking in like 20 seconds after we start.
I'm gonna take a dump in 3 days.
Yeah, really. Where have you been? A nice little vacay?
I have no fear too.
See, I only say that because I'm jealous because, you know.
I'm leaving on a cruise Thursday, so I can start.
Oh wow, that's
After I'm sitting here
as
begging
bad as
and
it gets.
preaching, right?
You're not volunteering for the 5K?
Maybe
No, I got dispensation to get off. Believe it or not, I had to find coverage to get off.
No.
I believe it because I have that day off, but I put in for it back in December.
Yeah. Which day? Which day? Saturday?
Yeah.
7 high had me beat.
I just got a list of all
Oh,
the
wow.
Saturday matinee games we had left, and I said, you know what? I'm just putting for them all off now, so I don't have to worry about it. We've got that
Sorry to hear that, Florida Mountain Man.
12
I just
o'clock
was
matinee
joking. I
game
was on
against
vacation.
Detroit Saturday, so I just took the whole day off.
The guy call you with Dutch straight drink?
Oh, damn. See, now I
My
feel like a jerk for
sympathies. I
saying
know.
that
That's what I said,
earlier.
My sympathies.
Yeah.
He had straight gut shot. And 9 high was good. I had 8
Turn it
high.
up. That's the worst part
It was
of
the cash
it.
game. I didn't have to turn it up, but he showed 9 high, and I laughed, looked at his hand, I said 9 high, showed 8 high.
You didn't bet the river?
He was all in. On the turn, he called off all his chips with a gut shot. 1 card to come.
And it's all
Michael's
in for
pushing it
Michael
with King
with the
nine of
Kennel
diamonds.
Club suited.
Slammed the turn, he called off the rest of his chips.
You know, as commentators, we should stay neutral, but I think it's okay to root for somebody
can root for
in this one. Yeah.
I actually got it on video.
Okay.
Beautiful hand. I didn't raise it.
Oh, then you don't have to get away from
1,500 to call. It's an easy call for Gino, but unfortunately, he's not going to like the diamonds.
Yeah, he's really not.
But he gets away from it.
I had a beautiful hand. I had 10-8 suited. It's a beautiful hand. Not worth 22,000.
Fold.
Hey,
All right. So
What
it's
is
K9 against Queen 9.
I didn't see Jimmy go all in on top. Okay.
Yeah, it's queens or clubs for Jimmy.
The 9.
The 9.
Ugh.
Oh, 10.
9.
I was gonna say a 10 would have gave Mike or Jimmy the straight, but he doesn't catch it.
Michael's king plays, takes it down, stays alive for another day. Okay, chip count for this table. Betty is the chip leader at 58.5. Gino at 54.5. Alan at 50.5. Then we have the spread at Stuart at 30, Michael 28, Joe 25, Jimmy 12.5, and Benny a mere 8.5.
Hanging on
8.5 thousand. And he's still the happiest person at the table.
He is. I mean,
Still the happiest person at the table.
I'd be kind of mopey, like,
Benny.
fuming over, like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? I'm down to 8K. Ugh.
Nope. Okay, Joe's with his ace queen. Where are we at? Betty raises to 3,500. Joe is contemplating.
Especially after a
or
few
what?
hours of this. I'm a better cash player than a
What you
tournament
doing,
player.
Joe?
And he's all in.
Michael with the ace-8 moves all in. Joe makes a call. He's not going to like that. Come on, Gino. Bye-bye. Throw him in. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you're not playing
Come
Jack
on.
Deuce with an all-in staring you in the
Oh.
face, Gino. Come on now.
Yeah, Betty goes down.
Fold.
Oh, you fold? You call?
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe called.
He was in there.
With a suited ace queen.
What you got to go with that ace?
Not a queen.
Yeah.
If his 8 was a heart, I could be like, well, maybe.
Yeah, I saw him stacking the chips. I said, Joe's going to
So,
I
eights
had King 10. King 10 also.
and no clubs. And a
Oh,
bunch of
that's
clubs.
Not even.
And
still holds
sixes with ace queen,
Still
yeah.
holds out. It's just
And
that'll be it for Michael here.
well, it is not it for Michael.
Oh yeah.
He's got about 4K.
King 10 offsuit. It was,
He had Joe covered just barely.
but you flopped 2 of your suit, right? Yeah, 2. He flopped. That was going to happen.
I was gonna say he needs 8s and no clubs.
No, I did not. Not that, to my knowledge, that they were offsuit. I had King 10 offsuit. That's a pretty wide range to open of it.
Ooh, a little too much power.
5 of clubs, burn.
But we all do it sometimes, so it's cool. All right, it's critical for Michael because he has 4K left, which is not 2 big blinds, but rather 1. So, right, he's
Pushing it here.
well 5K. I'm sorry, I thought he had 4K. 8-5 suited. He had a few hands before that big blind. I'm not sure that's it. I might have waited
Yeah.
and see if I caught something better.
Yeah, you had 4 free hands before you had a post.
Ooh. No bueno.
No bueno
Michael
at
won.
all.
Michael has won.
Huh. Well,
Flush.
5s.
Yeah, no flush. He's trying to say flush. Oh, he does have a flush. Okay. I thought the 5 was enough
Yeah.
because nobody else paired.
No, because the board said 10 of spade, but it's really 10 of diamond. So
okay.
you're looking at the bottom, but it was a flush.
Okay. Not like I said, with
turn
2
was a
pair, he
diamond.
would have won anyway, even if the board was right. So
Yeah, the reader said 10 of spade, but it was a 10 of diamond.
Yeah.
he just had to dodge the kings and the queens.
What did he, oh, he had king 9, I had king 10.
You were in the hand. I was just pushing on Betty
Yeah,
because I had.
I opened with king 10.
No, yeah,
I would have won.
Oh,
the one before that. The one before that.
Kennel club hands coming out a lot. The K9.
And it's suited. Joe's going to play it. We've got an all-in from Jimmy with AK. Gino's like an ace. Ew. Call me when I got like 9-6 offsuit. And then I'll like 4x raise with it.
Then I'll play it.
And then I'll like,
Ready with the ace
then I'll
queen.
pot bet it first to act with 5 people behind me with absolute air.
No good cards.
And somehow win the pot.
Nothing good.
Yeah, I only say stuff like that because I'm jealous. Those moves never work when I try them. I get called by like 4 people.
Not good guy at all. There you go. Heads up on the outside.
All right, so it's a suited K9, ace king, and ace queen. Survey says.
Oh, Jimmy hits 2 pair.
Instantly.
Joe is
0
not
hesitation.
gonna like that.
No.
Disappointment.
Oh, it's only, yeah.
I'm wrong.
I don't know what the hesitation on Betty's part is here. though.
I
don't know.
is he putting him on spades or something?
how much is it?
All of it.
Yeah,
He made that abundantly clear when he said all in.
Betty has.
He's got Betty covered just barely, according to the graphics, by about 4K.
Right. Wow.
What?
She's not going to like to see this one. You knew
That
she
is a $50,000 table. Please do not smack it, Miss Betty.
Oh, thank God. Good. But I take
Yeah, but you would have taken him out.
Right. The side pot would have been way bigger.
You have an ace?
I had ace queen.
You had ace?
See? Everybody's in disbelief on that one.
For a second, I thought maybe the card reader messed up or something. I'm like, does he really have ace queen? Or now I have to question it.
I know, but I thought he had ace king because he raised pre-flop. But he raises under the gun with king 8.
But what here? I had K9. You can never lose.
Gino did that with 9-6 earlier.
Learn the players.
Honestly, because I thought.
Couldn't believe that flop. I said, too bad I have 600.
This has turned into a comical table here tonight.
Wow.
Questioning everybody's play on top of frustration.
Shame on me. Shame on me. I thought he was a better player. I just did. I mean, he opened that under the gun.
I had a good hand. I did all because of that.
Under the gun? That's okay.
If you had this king going in for you, you gotta know that.
Yeah, see, as commentators, we kind of got to find that balance between calling it like we see it, but not, being too rough on the players, everything.
But why did he bet
No
the
chance we could be too rough on Betty. Look how hard she's beating herself up right now. She's harder on herself than even if we were trying, we couldn't come down on her as hard as she is on herself right now.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
I know. I've not played with him a lot. And
You gotta know.
Then he goes all in with an ace-6. Betty has the same hand.
with the ace on board, you really thought you were winning.
Before that, when I made the bet, the king, I had the king.
I'm glad there's a wall between us and them now. Even though this happened 15 minutes ago, I feel like ducking.
I don't want to, yes. I don't even want to go out there and see what's going on right now, 15 minutes
Like you're
later.
scared to peek your head out.
Who's left, what happened. So we'll just live in
It was a juicy. I would have taken him out.
And Betty folded
confusion.
ace-6. Suited. She was suited. She had hearts.
She's gonna tell you, Suited, but she had hearts. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that's all hearts on the
Now
flop.
Betty's gonna smack
Oh, are
herself.
you kidding me?
Now Betty's not.
Oh, wow. She wasn't even in the hand. She's
hands
not
in a row.
eliminated, but she's like leaving.
Betty just tripled up in her own mind. Those
Oh.
last 2 hands. Sorry, Betty. Oh,
No,
She had ace seven of hearts.
I had a suited heart. Look in there. Look,
She did.
look, look.
No, we know, Betty. You don't
Guys,
have to
she's
convince
not
us.
lying. She went from 39. She'd probably about 80 right now. She's been well in the lead with those 2 calls.
No value. No value.
So you hit 2 flushes with ace 5 suited.
So mad at myself right
And you know, she's going to get something like ace jack, and then she's going to play it, and then she's going to get snapped by like 9-4 or something. And here it is.
Oh,
I don't care. I like to play that hand, not to.
hey, Joe pushes all
Yeah,
in.
we know you play that hand, Gino.
What do you got, Joe?
Betty's got suited 6-5, and she snap folds like she should to not let the frustration get to her.
Mike,
Oh, good, no run out, because I thought for sure it was going to be 3 spades. I was hoping for that in my mind. I'm like, oh, please, nobody call, so we don't have to see the run out.
That's 2 huge folds, I think.
No, I think it was just the ace of heart.
Oh, you think that all in? Fold? I should have made that call?
Yeah, just the one.
No,
Which is
there
ace
was one before upstairs that was
Oh,
bad too.
Oh, that was disgusting. It wasn't
That
even
was
bad.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Top
was-
pair, second enough first draw.
I just give him way too much
How much,
credit.
how much you
I'm
got?
A horrible player.
Oh, restriction still open. Right?
Jeez, nobody said
At that time, it was
nobody
okay.
said that.
And you fold?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I was
Hey, Stewart lays down his 9-4 heart. Seems to be a good hand to be playing.
Time to die.
Betty with her
Sometimes
queen
it's the time
9.
to go. If you hit top pair against
Makes a call.
no field guy, you gotta go.
Big blind Michael
Yep.
shuts it up.
Yeah, exactly.
not the same.
Yeah.
And there's the queen.
And Betty hits her queen with the 9 kickers, pulls in the lead. Joe bet 6,000. Doesn't realize he's out kicked.
Oh, that's just unfair.
4. I
A
can't
4
see.
on the
4
turn.
came
Yeah,
out.
Joe hits 2 pair. All diamonds though.
Yeah,
The diamonds
poor
might
Betty.
scare Betty away. Nope, snap calls. Oh, gee. This is just not fair. Oh. That's just evil luck, man.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
Shannon and just raising
I mean, there's
my
bad luck, but then there's the evil luck.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Betty's got some evil luck right now.
Those are the poker gods looking back at her for not making those 2 calls.
I mean, she did something to piss them off. I mean, I'd figure out what it was quick and apologize, Miss Betty, if I were you.
Exactly.
Because at this point, I'd be looking to sacrifice a goat or something.
Usually I only need 1 card to go out anyway. But 1 got stuffed out.
Jeez. It's making me
Still
sad
going.
for her. Stop
Still
beating yourself
going.
up.
Exactly.
I mean, I seen Phil Ivey on TV throw away an ace-high flush,
Really?
and it was the nuts. To be fair, it was like
Pad board, you mean? He just figured he's.
no Phil Ivey. Well, no, he throw.
he's-
There's 4 hearts on the board, and he has the ace of hearts.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing else on the board. He goes psh, like he missed a draw, and he threw it away. And the
Oh.
commentators were like, he just threw away the nuts. And then later on, after he saw the replay, he's like, he swore he only saw 3 hearts.
Right, of course.
Right. It was like hour 8 into like day 2 of the main event. So, you know, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, we've all got these moves we've made that were like, oh, why did I do that? That was so dumb.
Right.
Like, even the pros.
I think I did. I just
And he did it on national TV.
Yeah.
Poor guy, he'll never live it down. I won like all these bracelets and millions of dollars. Like, yeah, but didn't you throw away the nuts that one time?
Gino wakes up to pocket sixes, and I'm sure we'll get some action now. Stewart has one of its outs. 4,000.
And there it goes. I hate the min raise.
Well, he had 18, which is funny, but I would have had his stuff on.
And if you were listening, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. I was
Yeah, Alan's got something decent. I was gonna say he's $2,000 into a blind, $2,000 into an ante. You're not getting him to go away for $2,000. That's never happening. He would have called with 7 deuce there.
Oh, well, I've seen it run out of straight.
Yeah, well, there's nothing there for Alan's hand.
Yeah.
It's a cruel game.
And it's that exact reason. If I'm in the big blind and the guy next to me, under the gun, min raises me, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just gotta stifle the urge to just like backhand him off the table.
That's like we're dealing a 1-2 game.
Yeah.
And they bet $2. You know,
Right.
On the turn,
On
we
the-
got
right on the
$2.
fly.
There's
$2, like-
$80 in the pot.
Oh,
and
dear
$2.
Lord.
Really?
The obvious exception being, oh, they only have $2 left. I'm all in. Okay,
Right.
sure.
Yeah,
But legit with like stacks betting $2.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, guy?
Sorry. That's what I'm saying. Like 80 in the pot, and they betting $2.
Get off my lawn, he said. Oh, but you can raise other people's blinds, right, Gino? And it's all good. But when somebody does it to you, it's wrong. Checkity, checkity. Gino keeps snap checking, begging Michael to begging him to throw out a value bet. But Michael don't do it. He susses out the trap.
If I push before the flop, you call it with that hand.
Because I love slow playing to build a pot, but at some point you got to build your own pot.
Gotcha.
At the flop he checks it. At the turn he checks it. Dude, he's not gonna bet.
Right. Flop is one thing. Turn, you got to start to put.
Yeah.
Mike, you have been
So I'm only see if I'm calling king queen, what I'm calling with. From that position.
And Miss Betty really likes that hand. It looks like 15-5.
Graphics on it, but it's the ace queen.
Ace queen.
Shove like king
Pretty
nine,
good.
5, the last two orbits.
Joe's like, I don't think I'm going to catch another 2-pair with my lesser kicker again, so.
Yeah. Michael.
Like that river, it's a bad river for you. Even my bad hand hits the board.
With Jack
Oh, he
8.
does come in.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's bold.
No, you still have blues back there.
Oh, it's a call.
And Gino has Gino has both of their outs.
I take those.
No, you won't.
Let's go, Betty.
Yeah, we'll see what you
Oh,
got.
get him, Betty. Ooh, flip. Add a queen and an 8, so it's a fair game. Flip.
Give me an ace.
She wrote.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
6 or 10 for his man.
All right.
Sure
No,
did.
nada.
He had a 6. He had a 10.
A lot of
He had a lot of outs there.
You had literally half the deck on that turn.
Welcome to the big show.
Population Betty.
Okay, Craig's coming into the table. Coming into seat 10.
Welcome to Betty show.
We're down to 2 tables right now.
Anything, I don't know if she was still here.
Welcome to Betty show.
Rich is coming into seat 2.
Yes.
Joe is the chip leader now at 73K and Gino at 59.5.
What the hell is
What are
that?
you doing? He He
Michael?
can't do that.
I said all in.
They were all over.
Yeah, I said all in though. I said my.
Verbal is binding. He said all in.
They're challenging, saying that he was putting cards in little by little.
Right. I mean, a string bet, but.
Right.
And at a spot, he's like, okay, I'll pull them all in, and I'll do it
all
again.
in.
But he did say all in, so.
I call.
Call 6. Call 6.
Don't have to show them yet.
And negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
I check.
K-J. He still no nada for anybody. And a deuce. Ace high is going to win this pot.
Show me all the hands.
Ace high.
Wow, welcome to the table.
Queen high.
You gotta show it.
Up. Jack high. Beat Betty. You gotta beat both.
Well,
Okay,
did you
Michael's time is up.
did you really beat Betty? He said, I beat Betty. I'm like, Betty's still in. So I don't think you beat Betty, dude.
You did beat Betty.
Yeah. Mike was done.
It's like you didn't want to be here.
I know. He was trying so hard to lose.
I know.
Big blind break.
Check it.
People don't like to have like little stacks. It's just. I mean, nobody likes to have short stack, but at the same time, you gotta let the game come to you. Still got his uniform on. He probably has to go to work.
Oh yeah, he had his band.
Took a lunch break one day. Don't even
Let me see. Let me
Yeah, for those of you new to our show, about a guy coming in when he's supposed to be to work, boy, do we have a story for you. I'd be shocked if anybody didn't know that story, because it kind of blew up on Twitter, honestly.
Right?
That was a sprint.
No, he said re-raise.
Yeah.
I see your bet and I raise you.
I think you're the button, Betty.
Oh, I am.
I think so.
Duh.
I am. Thank you. Good.
Jammed it on small blind.
Betty don't even know what she's doing right now.
I don't. I'm so like my blood pressure's probably.
And drinking coffee is not even helping right now too. He's just like, hey, she's drinking some like wine or something. Trying to chill the F up. First,
How much?
that much.
Raise. 5,000.
5,000.
He's all in.
All of it. Stewart says, let's play for all of it with his king-queen suited.
Hey, keep it low, buddy.
Doesn't matter, but it doesn't bullshit.
My bullshit meter is on.
No, because if you thought it was BS, you would have called. You wouldn't have folded.
And I don't like when people buy in a tournament and then you don't win a hand. So I feel like that was your first hand. I had to give
No,
you
he
a
won
hand.
a big one. He won a big one against Bo, right?
Can't have been here. And
He had.
No, he bought it after the registration.
I know. He's got.
15.
Yeah, it's not possible to be here for an hour.
It's not an hour. He's there for 20 minutes.
We're at level 10. We started at level 7.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
He's going to bust out the math.
Hour and a half.
All right.
If the blinds were 100, he would never.
Yeah, sure, fold.
Betty raising with her queen jack. Allen just called with his.
Re-raise. 16,000. I know. I was going to see it until he went in. I was going to see it.
Fold it pre-flop to Mike, shoved over the top, and I had a suited ace for hearts, and he flops hearts 8-3 or something. 8-5.
That wasn't even the worst one. The worst one is
Okay,
ace queen on an ace high board and she just fold. I'm like, what the hell you doing?
Because the way Jim shoved, I thought he had it. He shoved.
Sure had it. Sounds
And
like
he had middle pair.
Sounds like you had it. Sounds like you had it.
I did, but he shoved all of his chips on middle pair. So what are you gonna do with ace queen on an ace high board, on an ace king whatever board? What do you
Call?
think?
That's a call, right?
Yep. No, he's very
Now you think he has ace king, right? The way
No, you could have ace because you gotta know what you're doing, but you're not paying attention to the action. He made it 65. This guy make it 12. So he has just enough to re-raise. He didn't re-raise in your flat. So you gotta take some hand out of the equation. You gotta stop thinking.
I'll take 5 on.
Yes, sir.
4,000. All in.
Because you gotta think like if he has aces and kings and an ace king, he's gonna re-raise all in. He's gonna try to push you off quick. So you didn't. Now you gotta start thinking. Now well, he doesn't have a strong hand.
Joe lays down top pair, top kicker, or middle pair, top kicker on that. All right. We have the availability of seeing cards and understanding he's on a straight draw.
it was an ace high board.
Joe didn't want to play it.
Okay, don't put that. Okay.
I don't know why the kicker was. She folded king something on a
That was a king queen.
jack.
That was king queen.
King jack board with 3 clubs. She got the king of clubs. She folded top pair with the second nut flush draw. I think you like him.
No, it's not that I don't like him. It's unexpected, and I'm thinking I'm mistaking his.
And who do we got in the box now?
Logan.
Logan,
Logan.
a.k.a. Weapon X, a.k.a. Wolverine. Tell you what, Hugh Jackman ain't got nothing on our Logan.
It's just so bad that you think nobody can be that bad.
It was so bad it's good.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a.
Listen, the way I see it, if you make a good hand, you deserve to get paid. And just pay the man his money. Pay the man his money. Don't be afraid to be a POW.
Thanks for reliving it.
Oh, it's gonna be a week from now.
Oh yeah, I'm just like I can feel my blood pressure up right now.
I'm gonna call Fox News and put that thing in there.
And plus, there was an all-in player, so he bet me out
There's
with middle
dry
pair.
side pot.
It was a dry side pot, and he bet me out with. And I'm like, why is he betting? And he goes, 'cause I thought it was good. I was like,
All right, Queen Jack against Queen 5, both suited.
Check.
But it was a lie. Because Alan is the one that called.
Joe on the flush draw.
And then you call him down with Queen 8.
Alan with his
Because-
small pair, pair of fours.
Queen 9. That was Queen 9. And he had an inferior queen, but he just hit his dangler. He hit his dangler. That's what tilt does to you. Makes you make mistakes.
I'm like, you've been folding top pair with good kicker all day. All of a sudden, you got Queen 9, then you decide to pay him off. What are you
Because
doing?
that's what tilt does to you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She let her emotions.
Yes. I mean, look at my face. I am so like mad at myself right
I don't
now.
think you're ever gonna afford anything to him for the rest of the day.
Joe Mazzaro in seat 1. Motherfucker.
The guy who always bluffs?
Wow. No, I don't think he's ever been accused of being a bluffer.
No, he's not bluffing at all. That's what
probably
I would think.
You know, he said after this hand, he said, I thought I had the best hand.
He thought he had the best hand on an ace high board king
I
9.
believe him.
That's why I don't take him until I make sure. She didn't move on the ace before that, did she?
Yeah. If she checked, that means she's weak.
Oh, well, we checked because we had an all-in player, and that's why.
No, you check because you're weak.
Well, let's see what he did. And then he shoved.
Everybody's picking on you today, huh?
It's National Pick on Betty Day today.
Well, Benny left, so.
Betty. It's Betty today.
Benny.
The other day we had Ben, Bennett, Betty, and Benny.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
All sitting in
There
the
was no B
corner.
left, yeah.
It was just like Benny in the jet.
Was the B corner.
I hate that song. as do all Miami Dolphin fans.
Yeah, Bo wasn't in.
They used to play it every time
Do they?
they chant. Well, I mean, even though his name wasn't Benny, whenever Vinny Testaverde would throw a touchdown, they would play that frickin' song
Really?
every time he frickin' did at the Met Stadium. And I'm like, ugh, just with the frickin' song, knock it off. Nobody cares.
Don't tell Randy because Randy will be like, what?
Oh, Randy's gonna eviscerate me when he sees this on the
Randy
street.
is not even folding like ace 10 there. Like,
Ace 4.
Randy probably call him a king queen. That's a why Randy gets sometimes.
Queen 9 suited for Betty. King 10 of spades right behind. Jimmy, Kennel Club hand. And nobody calls Miss Betty's bets.
Are you kidding? Y'all give me no quarter.
I figure you're kind of mad at me. I'm being right at you. I'm gonna play just small blind, you know. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna get you, buddy.
Guess how many people
How
showed up
did you see that? Craig's was up as the ace 8 of spade before Logan pitched him the second card. Now let's see if that's really Craig's hand. That was weird.
Raise 14,000.
All it is registration up in pot 30.
Allen with his pocket sixes pushes it to 14K.
That's a big bet. Yeah, started late.
Alright, I can look at Bravo.
Yeah, they should be able to get. They should be able to get like easy 94, 94.
14,000.
You're gonna get a lot of rebound.
Well,
Craig
we
comes along.
we might get to see.
Yeah. Just
All right, Joe's in with an ace 4 suited. So ace 8 suited, ace 4 suited, and sixes.
If you have a
There's the
Yeah,
ace
Joe
four.
with the ace
Joe hits
4.
his two
He
pair.
keeps hitting these 2 pair with the regs.
20,000.
Well, Allen ain't calling.
Right?
Yeah, almost instant fold.
Craig does
But all
move
in,
in.
okay, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, we'll
Just-
see this.
Did he though? No, he snap folded. He didn't call. Okay.
He did
He
say
claims to
suited
have a
ace.
suited ace.
That would be the ace 8 of spade. That was just so weird.
calling it ace 10 there. Pick me. I take a donation.
Then why'd you come here? Just to get the points?
No, I didn't. I mean, I wasn't gonna go down there until like 2 or 3. So.
Down there was backup plan in case you come in and dump his stack before registration.
I dumped my stack.
After registration close, yeah. $18,500.
18,500.
He's do with his ace jack, pushes all in. Rich thinking out this king jack.
I thought you said you're trying to get rid of the chips. If you're trying to get rid of them, give them
I
to
mean, not in a bad way, on proper way, like cooler. Getting ace king versus ace deuce and ace deuce board.
Oh my God.
Nope, not this time.
You know, ace king high board, and then you call, and I show you ace king, you say nice.
I can understand needing to protect your stack in front of you where you're playing down to 13 players right now. But with a chance of taking somebody out for that raise, I make that call with the king jack.
Right.
I don't know if it's a proper play. Odds are, obviously, it wasn't.
No,
But
I mean,
I'm still making that call. I got a chance of knocking somebody out.
always talking about knocking people out.
Yeah, gotta.
It's that Brooklyn tough guy kind of mentality coming out, showing again.
It's the Italian thing. Gino raises with a jack-10 offsuit.
I know, but he'll fold
But
that ace-10.
I'm just saying, that last hand, if he had Rich's hand, he makes that call. King jack.
Joe is dominated right now. But he's been dominated before.
Oh, it's not going to like that. No.
He'll catch his 9.
Yeah, unless he catches the 9.
One out. Watch, he'll catch it, though. He's been catching them 2 pairs all day. Well, it's not the 2 pair I drew up, but he did catch 2 pair, just like I said he would.
Right, they're still losing.
Ace on the river for a chop. No?
7, it's
okay.
over.
Gino's befuddled. Like, what could he possibly have?
Yeah, he's got to check it there.
Check.
He's going to take the pot down, but yeah.
He's mad. Yeah,
He's
can we get people to stop smacking the table, please?
He got mad because he missed the bet, but that was the play he had to do. He got called all the way down to the river.
I thought for sure a high card was coming and it was going to be a
Yeah.
chop.
Why am I keeping 17,000?
Then there's, you know,
That's where you make money, man. You gotta have 10 value betting. That's where you make money. He's not coming over the top because I'm shipping it. I have nothing left. I have 18. I'm not betting anything less. If I'm betting the river, I'm shipping it. You show me queen 10, then I feel like a real ass, but won't be the first time. I'm betting nothing then, so I gotta bet my value.
Hey, 75.
Up over the top. I can't see who pushed that all in. Craig with his queen
Joe
jack.
did. Oh, Rich did. I'm sorry, Rich did.
Oh, Rich pushed all in
With a
hit
mystery hand.
Mystery hand.
No less.
Sorry, guys, watching the stream.
Well, it won't be a mystery
But
for long.
Won't be a mystery is correct.
Queen Jack suited
Ace
against Ace
9.
9 off.
We got a party for 2.
That was interesting. An all in and a call with those 2 hands.
It is.
And no, not a heart,
Oh.
an ace, but it's a heart. Craig needs another heart. Nope,
just
it's
another
another
ace.
ace. A full house. Ace is full of 7s.
That's the only heart.
For Rich.
Not a heart.
Craig was the chip leader when he sat down.
Right.
He's down to 9K.
That was a big hit off the stack. 90,000. We're coming close. 11. Rich needs a bulldozer to get those chips across the table. You had to stand up and reach. never minded standing and reaching to grab all those chips.
That's the only way because you call is betting the flop and you gotta go away.
Well,
Yeah, our chip
Joe,
count
Rich, and
there.
Gino are above the danger zone. And players can pass chips around all they want, but
Blinds
with
go
blinds
up.
raising
blinds
at the
go up.
rate they're raising at 20-minute levels,
Yep.
something's
by
gonna
fast.
give. Can't pass chips around forever.
That's how tournaments end.
All right. Well, the good news is this is gonna be over by 4. So
You got somewhere
Let's
to be,
see,
Gino?
Let's see, Gino.
He's got a hot date or something?
He might be damn close. 3 o'clock.
Well, he said that at 2:45, to be fair.
Right. True.
And I'm looking at the players that are left, and typically the game
Well,
will slow to a grinding halt when we get to
does.
final.
Right.
You know, for the bubble
it's
positions.
sort of right about now starts grinding down, but it's
Right.
not. We're getting some movement. But still, you're right. Yeah, once you get
water's warm.
to the final,
What is he's like? Get in there, and he's all like, "Hell no!" Playing Steffi Mo's hand.
This will just be the cherry on my cake today. Yeah.
ace jack against deuces.
Deuces. Yeah, well, everybody knows how I feel about them deuces.
That's a good flop for you, baby.
No, it's not. You got the lock on the two.
You got counterfeit out.
See now,
Oh.
now blockers.
Nope, we got a boat.
Ooh,
Oh.
reverse.
He's got a straight.
You hit the straight.
Yeah.
Steffi, the deuces. They hold. Craig doubles up. That was for Steph.
He has 2 straights.
I just hate those deuces so much. And I had a feeling if 5 was coming on the turn, it's all like, okay, now you want
Yeah.
the deuce to hit if you're Betty.
Nice. No, it would have been a full house.
So you can get your straight.
No, it would have been full. It would have been deuces full of threes. She did not want that. She definitely just needed a jack to come in. But gave Craig some ammunition. He could start firing again.
I'm not. No. I'm here because of totally separate situation.
He called the same pair too with 35 big blind too. So he likes pair.
Yeah. You should. It's hard to make a pair.
Obviously. Oh, you can make a straight. There you go. Oh, you had ace 3?
I had ace 3.
Oh, you have a boat.
No, well,
Yeah, you
You have a full house.
Threes full of aces.
Yeah.
is there a pair on the
There's
Yes.
on the flop.
Pair of threes.
Oh, an ace came out
You flop
after that. I didn't-
trips with a full house. You will head the whole way.
Right, what is it to me?
And when you beat the straight, you beat it
You
all.
couldn't lose after the flop. Except for deuce. Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Okay, battle of the blinds here.
On the turn, yeah.
And they both
Nice,
get
both
their
get
high
pairs.
card. But Jimmy's got a better high card. Nobody believes the other has a king. His
Oh.
royal boldness.
Jimmy does not believe he has the king.
Yeah, but that turn, now you got straights out there, spade draws. No, don't show the bluff. Contrary to, I was going to say, contrary to popular opinion, it is not good for the game.
Right.
A lot of people say it is good for the game, but I say nay. He said he had king 10. You lie so bad.
Yeah. 15 minutes away.
So, yeah, inflation's hitting everybody hard.
Yep, lines up. 2,000, 4,000 with the 4,000 ante. Price of poker's going up, and Alan just says, let's go.
What? Gino's not going to play.
Alan's pocket sevens. I had to see what that was going to be. Okay. Rich.
And, well, looks like we're going to see it. Sevens against
Yep.
King 10 suited.
Fight. It's a pick 'em.
And, ooh, 2 diamonds. Not good for Allen.
Or 10.
Or 10, yeah, 10.
Oh,
Oh,
he hits
what?
his set on the river and brings
Drawing
it
to
home.
2 cards, hits his 2 outer on the river.
Once you get up, yeah, it's over.
It's a cruel game at times.
Not for Alan.
Well, no, not for Allen.
Not for Alan.
Allen says, well, the game is good and just.
Right.
We've all gotten 2 outered, so
Oh, yeah.
it stings.
It always seems it works the other way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always getting hit with it and very rarely
Right.
pull one.
Well, I got some recency bias. I mean, I pulled the 2 outer.
Right.
Much more recently than I got 2 outed, so
Exactly.
still feel good about it.
Betty just calls with a queen jack.
Overplayed my 4s against pocket aces. Flop the 4.
Oh. Rich pocket queens. He min raised to 8,000. Sorry,
Ladies
Rich. I have
at
to
the same
question that.
time. Well,
And
queens
queens
are dead. Queens
And
are
then,
dead.
Gino holds his last queen.
Some good hands.
Stu doesn't push it. Wow.
Betty with Queen Jack. I mean, as much as in this pot and I have that hand and I'm short stacked, I probably do the same. What do you mean no?
Trying to figure out here what happened. I thought they were all calling. How did Betty get to?
I don't know if we can raise.
Yeah.
Raised by 4,000.
Yeah.
4 to
And then
8.
he made it 8.
8.
Yeah, and she went all in.
It was 4, so you raised by 4,000.
Oh, that's where.
Yeah.
Right.
You only raised by 4,000.
So the min raise is 12.
Right.
Right, and it's 17 and a half, so he can
I'm
raise.
thinking Stu. I didn't realize Stu raised to 8. I thought it was just a call.
Yeah, as long as
That's
it's
why I
12, it
was-
reopens the betting, yeah.
That's where I was confused.
Ladies. The ladies got the ladies. Ladies to ladies.
Good on Gino for
Go ahead,
not
Gino.
good on Gino for not saying I folded the queen.
I was just gonna say, come on, Gino, tell him where the other queen was.
He'll probably tell him after.
It don't matter. I should see it running jacks.
Running king 10. Yeah, it's done.
It opened 67.
Okay, that's Betty's time for today. So it's good seeing Betty at a table.
What's gonna be the big line?
We're good. Leave Craig here.
We need Craig here. I told Josh, if you're watching, when are we going to get Smack Dab t-shirts? You know they'll sell.
It would. She's an internet sensation now, I hear.
Yeah.
Well, I had that double.
I mean, I'll buy one.
I would. Picture Nancy on it? I would, definitely.
While
This is
doing
a
the dab,
staple
you
to
could
the
do the
chemical.
dab
Right.
and really smack dab
Right.
on the shirt.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Picture Nance with the headset on. That's something we should bring up to Josh.
We don't have to bring it to him. He's always
Josh.
watching. He's lurking somewhere.
Josh, weekend T-shirts, or just for the commentating and production crew. That would be great.
to identify us, and they'll say smack dab on it. It won't just be for us. You know,
Okay.
we'll sell them to everybody. Right.
We'll do that, and we'll put a little picture of you, Josh, on the shoulder. How's that?
I don't speak sign language. What's Miss Nancy saying? Miss Nancy's trying to communicate with us.
Trying to get Josh to make shirts of you.
Yeah, of the smack dab.
And then we wear it in commentating and production only. Not even downstairs, just in this little group. And I said, Nancy's in here now, so I'm just explaining to
Right.
Nancy. I said, then we put a little picture of Josh on the shoulder. Yeah. And then we sell the rest downstairs, and we make income.
Yeah, make some money.
Kennel Club makes money. Yeah.
That's
And then
okay.
we do the final table, the winner of each tournament, you give them a T-shirt.
All in, the king, queen.
Bam.
Stewart is in desperate need of an ace, and he's not going to get it. So that's it for Stewart. It's okay, I don't need a T-shirt because I got this.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
right.
the official
Yeah.
0-3 Florida Panther jersey.
Right. Where's the 0-3 from?
That was the year they made me the 7th man, 2003.
Oh, okay.
That and, well, there's no zeros in front of single digits. So when they showed me the jersey before, like the presentation before the game, I initially asked if we could change the number. And they're like, why? I said, well, 3 is Paul Laws's. I cannot take Mr. Laws's number. It's not going to happen. And they looked at it and they're like, no. Paul Laws is 3.
Right.
You're
0-3.
0-3. So
Okay.
different. So I was like,
Right.
oh, and you put it that way. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll be 0-3.
That makes sense. Okay, Rich is the chip leader of this table at 113. Joe followed with 98.5, and then we're going to get a little spread. Gino at 60, Craig at 56.5, Jimmy at 40.5, and Alan at 39. So the remaining 4 are pretty close. Rich and Joe are sort of pulling a little away, but the price of poker just went up. What are we at, 244? Jimmy goes up to 9,000 with his pocket trees. Joe pushes all in.
And
with
Joe's
his
like, enough of
8K.
these shenanigans.
I was already in for 4. I know, I understand. But I was like,
I know, it doesn't seem fair. He's thinking hard about 3s when deuces just doubled up.
Right. No, does he have Joe? Is he putting on Joe on an ace king, or is he just putting him on a higher pair? I'd have to lay it down.
Well, how much
I'm
is
not
he in
putting my
for?
tournament life out here. He only put in 9.
He put in 9, and what's he got left?
And he's it don't matter. Wow.
31. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, it's probably a laydown. But we'll see how the run out comes.
Right.
Well,
Not
2
good.
outer.
Oh, that was a 3.
No, it's not 3. 2 outer. Another king. Overkill.
And that'll be Jimmy's tournament life. Looks like we'll be coming into that final table very shortly. Joe now takes the chip lead of the table at 141. So I was saying. That's 7 minutes ago.
Wait, no.
They must be still be going up there. They must have 6 up there. We're down to 5, and he's telling them to play on. Yeah.
Ooh, 10s versus ace queen. There could be some hurt feelings on this one.
Whatever
this is.
Whatever.
I
It's
love
not
that
even an
bet.
all in. It's whatever this is.
Whatever this is.
Not too professional there, but okay, we'll give him that one.
Right.
It's not a cash game. No. Blue. That one? That's the angle. Craig with the pocket jacks goes all in. Allen is not going to
Okay.
like this.
I was just seeing things.
Yeah, it was the angle.
Jacks versus tens. Ooh. Throws it down in disgust.
Yeah. Craig has him covered.
And two out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
full house, game over. And Craig will get the check mark with his pocket
Yep.
jacks. He's got jacks full of nines. That will be the end of Allen's tournament life. We're down to 4. He's got him covered.
Sit open.
So I guess they got 6 on the other table.
Right.
They're going to send one to balance.
No, they must have 7. If
No,
they have 6, we go right to final.
No.
Right?
No.
It was-
9-handed. So on the table's 9.
Sorry.
Right. So
Sorry.
it's 6. They have 6. So 5 and 5.
Yeah, because they would have sent one back already.
Ace queen off.
I'm sticking with Gino's 4 o'clock. I'm still with you, Gino.
Matt is coming with nubs again. Matt is all in. Right in the big blind, my friend. Sorry I couldn't help you.
He's very not sorry. I guarantee.
And Matt is coming into
Matt,
the table.
not me. A regular here on our show. And that stack doesn't look very tall.
No.
And he's the big blind. So, ouch.
That's right. Piece of that
10K and orbit.
stack is coming
And
back.
5-handed, the orbits come quick.
Very. This is where everything moves along very fast.
All in and a call. Okay, that did not take
Oh.
long at all. So, wait, who's who?
I know. Rich has ace
Okay,
king.
Matt is ace 8.
Ace
Okay.
eight.
And there's an 8.
And there's the 8.
And there's
And
another
eight.
8.
He was stepping away to go home, and he'll live for another
Oh,
day.
Frozen style. Did you want to hit a snowman? Then another on the turn.
That was an interesting.
And he's still short stack.
Yeah, still short at 32.
But hey, that's a hell of a reprieve though when you sit
Yeah,
down with that
doubled
little
up.
in the big blind.
I guess he came in with 16 because he literally doubled
Yeah,
up.
he doubled up.
This is the best thing you've seen all day. Well, you think you get down to that nub, not by pulling in ace. That's for sure.
He's like, let me just color myself up off of your chips there, buddy. Didn't even ask.
Right? Just gave him the 5K.
Not much Matt can do there with 7 deuce. Nothing I can recommend, anyways.
Yes, do that. Well, same thing. You probably get doubled up either way. Well, you be flipping with me. Because you lose the other one when you have 10K, then I'm calling you with this. Betty got pushed around. That's it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was.
you just play bad, like, you know.
Dude, not cool.
Not at all.
Let you get away with murder.
Okay, I'd say I tell you I'm going to tell on you, but I'm pretty sure Miss Betty
She
watches
watches
the shows after the fact because she's asked
does
me about
watch
stuff.
these.
Yeah, so I don't need to tell on you. She's going to find out.
Exactly.
Check dark.
But I think the way Betty.
Oh, what a flop
Gino
for
hits his
Gino.
set.
Flopping a boat. No, he flopped a
Oh,
boat.
the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm just looking at the 6s. You're right.
I know, he's very devilish, so it's easy to get distracted by the 3 6s.
Exactly. Oh, Craig's gonna take a stab at this.
Ooh, and he's gonna
straight.
get stabbed.
Yeah, he got the straight.
Gino could legit double up if he plays it right. I'd probably just raise here. I wouldn't shove.
Yeah, I wouldn't shove either.
And then when he
Bet
pops
was
me,
25.
then shove. Right. 25, so. And with his chip stack,
75,
I'll go to
Yeah, he could
min raise.
shove.
Min raise. Oh, he shoves. Calls.
Shove, call.
Says, nice hit, Gino. Yep. It's a hell of a flop.
Wow.
I couldn't believe the flop. I'm
I'm
like,
jealous. Why can't I
Was
hit
it
flops
nuts?
like this in the
Was it
small
nuts?
blind?
Right. And having guys bet into you. You don't even have to do
I
any
know.
work.
It's like Christmas morning.
Right. Exactly.
Every day's your birthday.
Okay. Craig still has life.
you can see the reaction when they see that flop too. I thought the stone.
Right about now. Right about now.
Yeah, right about now.
Should go to final.
Oh, man, not me looking at
It's a
KJ.
call, Matt. It's a call, Matt. It's a call. Oh.
Nope, he does a min raise.
1,000.
You folded the Kennel Club hand after. Wow. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed in you, young man.
I don't get it, but that keeps Joe around. See, that min raise is just trying to build a pop with a king jack. I'm not minning. It's not a min going there.
Yeah, super lucky he hit the straight.
Well, F around and find out, they say.
He hit the straight.
Yeah.
Wow, nobody's got anything.
Nothing.
It's who
But
plays a
Joe's
better
the betting,
game,
yeah.
and Joe is.
It's hard for me to shove anything but a boat.
366. 15K
I suppose
around.
It just went up.
15K in orbit. So hope
So
everybody's
there's
been
6
saving up all
table.
their monies, making smart investments, got a diversified portfolio because this inflation is murder.
It's a killer.
Time you get to 30 bigs blind, the blind goes up and you go down to 15. It's not enough chips in play.
Not yet. Now there is.
It's fun. It's a fun tournament to play.
Wow. Bet first and win.
6 eyes good. No,
It's not, though.
yeah, you can't be playing the board unless you have a deuce 3, that's it. There's a 4, 8, 8. Deuce 3. Well, deuces and 3s too.
Actually, with aces and eights on the board, you can play the board with anything 7 or lower.
Final.
The VPIP. We haven't seen the VPIP in a while. Matt, not me, leading. That's surprising. But then I remember he's only played like 5 hands at this table.
Yeah, he played 2 hands. He 5 and then
No, I mean, he was dealt
with the
in
mean.
5 hands. Yeah, and he played 2 of them,
he
so
played 2 of
40%.
them. Right.
Math. Wow, you got to have heart to win
Wish it
this
is
game.
10.
And, that made life interesting. Matt picks up a few more outs, but
Got that one.
not that one. He had the flush draw. He turns a straight draw. Just can't catch a card on the river. I would say we're going to start off with Craig, but he folded before the graphics even got to him. Oh, Jack Deuce, it's so bad. It's so bad. He's only got 7K.
Oh, you had this one. You definitely had me beat.
Oh, he so did not. He had a higher card, but 3 Deuce is a much better drawing hand than Jack Deuce, I think.
Not over the whole table. Like maybe under cutoff, maybe. Like. No, but he's under the gun at the end of the day. He's under the gun after all. You've been genius smooth.
No, but I guess I put in half my stock right now.
Yeah. Big blind cost you 12K. He's basically all in the next hand he plays, so
Yep.
he's going to be a little more selective. And ball 4, take your base. And Craig actually had a good hand in the big blind. Actually wanted somebody to play.
I guess I wasn't that generous. I didn't double you up.
He was looking at King Queen. He's all like, yes, shove on me, Gino, please. Try to tell me a story, bluffing with a bad hand.
At least minimum, at least a call. Then you get an extra 3. I don't think I can ever like call and fold after call. All 3 and limp 4.
These are such bad hands that Matt's getting. And that big blind's just getting closer and closer. Wow, this is something you don't see in a tournament 5-handed. 4 players. Very rare. Joe's got the flush draw with a deuce. That is hilarious.
Joe's actually favorite with a gut shot and the flush draw. Rich pushed all in with his ace mini rag.
He's such a time waster. I had an ace also. What's your kicker?
9.
You had the spade? Wow. That was a dangerous game.
Yeah, I just want to feel it.
You had the best hand at that time.
No,
No, he didn't.
I was going to say.
No, he didn't.
Clearly he didn't read the book, The Most Dangerous Game.
Right.
He likes to play. He likes to play.
I was thinking about it. I kind of found myself to not go all make them big bets on them big on the little drawers.
Yeah.
They're still tempting though.
I know. You've been doing some very nice bet. You've been spending up.
Suddenly Gino's too cool to play.
Joe makes a call with his 8-9 of heart. Doesn't want to see hearts here. Rich's queen 10 of heart.
Unless they're
Ooh,
5, 6, 7.
It's a 10. Joe's up and down straight draw. You don't want to see a queen,
That's a
Rich.
7.
You don't want to
He's
see a
got it,
queen,
yep.
Rich.
Joe with the straights. Yep, he sure does.
He definitely does.
I'll go broke on that hand.
Well, Matt's not all in blind, but pretty much.
Yeah. He is.
Actually, he is.
He
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Keep
He
it.
is.
I've been talking about the big blind ante all game, and I forgot about it.
Yeah. He's all in at this point, juncture.
6K to play. Huh? 6K to play.
6.
Which is a little odd. I'm not sure why Matt looked at his cards. I mean, typically when I'm all in that scenario, I just, I turn them up at the end when I have to and just hope I got what's on that board. Check, check, check.
Your money,
Check,
Matt.
check. Now they've all got to come up.
Matt. Yep.
Jack's good. Jack's
Nuts.
way good.
Jacks.
Nuts.
Jack is way good.
Pound the
With the
table,
flat tire.
Ah.
2 pair. Aces and jacks with a queen.
This guy doubled up every time on his big blind. Keep it up.
The break I had like 65,000. I'm out of hand since then. I don't know. You beat me twice. Not, you know what I mean?
But what looks like a triple up. Actually, no, it's not a triple up. It's a double up. We're getting real technical. Because Matt had to put 12K into that pot.
Right. Right.
What would you do? Man, I was trying to check my email.
Gino hits his 9, but
So does
unfortunately,
Matt.
Matt
Yeah.
has the better.
And he's
Kicker.
in no mood to play around. He's all like, let's get it done. Let's get it done now.
16,000. Jack.
No, thank you, Gino. Married and
Green.
not really my kind of party.
I just want to be in the blinds every time.
Waiting in the week. Hey, you know, if you can only hit while on the blinds,
I got to the final table.
fold your way to the final table.
Yeah, exactly. At this point,
Ended up sacking the guy. Like, went from like
I don't know what the stacks are like on the other table, but
to like 270.
Right.
Looks like you're on your weekly review.
I don't like having to do it, but it's possible.
that's also a tainted stat for Matt. Pre-flop
Yeah.
raise. He went all in 3 times.
Yeah, he's only played about
He's
10
only-
hands or so.
Call 6.
Blinds are at 3 and 6.
All in, yeah, just snap, snap, snap. No hesitation, even a little. Gino's like, can I not get stuff like 8 deuce,
Craig's
please?
gonna play with the queen jack. There we go.
And what about Joe? Joe snap folds the king 10.
Yeah, at that point,
I'd have thought he'd have thought about it a little bit.
That one I fold. With a caller, heads up, but nah.
I don't think that's a surprise. Even if I had a pair, I had two of
There's
those.
the
Oh,
king.
boom.
Up.
Yeah, you got more than me. I only have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27,000.
Yep, I don't think it's an elimination. I was gonna say he would have won with his king, but then he hit 2 pair, so
Right.
he would he would have lost.
Craig his,
So aside from Joe, everybody is in the danger zone. 15K around.
They have 6 players, so
No, they don't. I guarantee they don't. And just all in. He's like, come on, let's go. Speed poker. Gino's got ace 8, so he might play.
No, I don't think so. Rich all of a sudden became very loose. He lost a major part of his stack
Yeah,
over the
and
last
he's
10 minutes.
He, almost looks like he's trying to hide in his fabulous Moneymaker Tour hat.
And Gino does make that call.
Available for purchase here at PBKC, by the way.
As you walk into the entrance, right on the right-hand side,
I mean, I get one myself, but I'm not really a hat guy. More of a
Okay, let's flip. Oh, Joe's involved.
more,
We
I'm
still
more of
have
a
more.
cape utility belt kind of guy.
Yeah. 2 pair for Gino. Gino looks really good, except for that
Yeah.
straight draw. But he pushed all in on Joe.
Yeah, he's vulnerable to a queen here.
you have to relieve that, huh?
Oh, I was just like, I expected a snap fold. Got some noodling to do over there.
71,000.
Confirmed.
a 7. And on the river, it's
Nope.
a 6. So that's
That'll
all
be
she
it.
wrote for Rich.
Get you in there.
You got me in there for the big money.
Yeah, yeah,
Smoke Ricky.
yeah, yeah. They gotta settle the final table. You got at least like 3 minutes.
I was tempted there.
Was a big bet though.
Yeah, it was too big. Yeah. I haven't hit an open end in years. Grinder.
That's the site you in on. That's what we met. You remember? You remember that's what we met, right?
Are we going to final, or there's 6 players up there? We're going half in. Oh, they are.
No, that's final right there.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, we
so we're
take a
going to
step
take a
away.
quick break here while they rebalance the table. I believe we're just going to leave it here. But first, before we do that, tell you about some of the goings on here at PBKC coming up for you.
I love you. I like the way you think.
Starting with the Easter Brunch Buffet coming up this Sunday, Easter Sunday, March 31st.
Oh, yes.
They're going to have all kinds of things here for everybody. Delicious buffet right in the Paddock restaurant. You can take your photo with Ace, the Easter Bunny Bear. We're going to have petting zoo, face painting, cornhole, and gem mining. I'm curious to know how that's going to work. However, reservations for this are necessary. So go ahead and give the Paddock restaurant a call at 561-683-2222, extension 199, to get your reservations for our Easter Brunch Buffet at the Paddock restaurant.
Oh, yeah, we're going to count you. Don't you worry.
And as well, and the day before that, this Saturday, coming up the day after tomorrow, Saturday, March 30th at 7:30 a.m., we're going to have the Rooney's 5K run/walk, benefiting Potentia Academy and Connection School for Autism. This is a great cause. Do it every year. And fun fact, you don't actually have to run.
No, it could be a walk.
You can still enter. You can walk the whole thing, and it's a great fundraiser for a great cause. Head on over to runsignup.com/Rooney5K to sign up. And it's not just the 5K and the great cause you'll be running for. They're going to feed you. We're going to have the big Paddock restaurant style breakfast. And the breakfast is free for everybody that runs. So that's another reason to get in. The spread is really great. It's well worth it.
Right.
In addition to being a great cause. So go ahead and sign up for that.
All right.
I'm setting up this year. I left the decision right up till about last week, and I'm like, it depends on what my left knee's telling me. And it's telling me,
Mine
dude,
say
you ain't
no.
running.
Mine say no. No way. Let's just step away for a little bit.
And we'll be back when action resumes, everybody.
Gino's in C5.
Yeah, it's a long story.
It's a long story. We're literally
Yeah,
in 6.
trust him.
So we're off by 1. What seat are you in? Okay, you're good. You're 10. You're over here. You're 9. You're over there.
Can you spell it, dear? Spell it.
Whose jacket is this, guys? Greg, you're
Oh, thank you.
Seat 4. He's in 4. Greg, you're in 4.
Craig's in 4.
Hey, Greg, you okay? We're taking a 10-minute now, guys, and then we'll skip the break and we do the color up and everything now. Yeah, fine. Okay, so take a 10-minute, guys. We'll come back at 35.
Bighorn, thank you. I got you, dear. Jim's in 10. Who's in 9? Who's in 9?
I don't know.
Steve in 9. Steve's in 9.
Lenny is in 8.
And I don't know who's in 7.
Joe.
Joe's, no, there's another Joe?
He said his name, Joe.
Oh, Joe. Joe what? I got 2 Joes.
Joe Johnson.
Joe.
Joe A and Joe B.
I don't know. How about Joe E? I don't know. Joe H.
your first name again?
Jim.
35.
Jim?
3:35.
Jim is in 10, yes.
Jim is in 10, and it's another Joe. Joe, I don't know.
All right, the seat
1 and 8 name.
Seat 1 is V. Gorn, Vigorn. V. Gorn. Seat 2 is Matt with 60K. Seat 3 is Joe at 136.
All right?
Over here, B, I got 106 in this seat right here.
Nice going. Really? I have to knock it over?
Got 135 in seat 7.
Just keep it like this, Chris, so they can see how much.
135 in seat 7B.
Seat 4B. Seat 4 is Craig with 65K.
I'll write it down. Let me read it off to you.
Leave the, whatever you color up to, you leave it in front of you.
149, C5. That's me?
Second, 1183.
Yes.
Third, 775. Fourth, 5.
Is there any else that you don't have?
B, seat 1. Seat 1 was V. Gorn. He's got 185. V. Gorn, 185.
Need 9 and 10. Back.
Okay. No worries.
That's great. Which city's Greg?
4.
Craig is at 4. Seat 10 is Jim.
You trying to get close to your chip I got over there?
You know me. 107 and 10. That's you?
And seat 9 is Steve with 77.
Florida Mountain Man. I don't know who you're talking about, but I think I have a very good idea.
Seat 8 is Lenny.
Yeah.
Seat 8 is Lenny. Everything good, guys?
Blinds are 3,000.
When was it ever not good at the Action Palace?
Hey guys, let's just chop it up and go home.
Okay, let's chop it up and go home. That verbal is binding.
That's not very entertaining for the viewing audience.
Yeah, I care. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here for anybody else. Where am I?
This is showbiz now, bud.
Is everybody back?
We're in showbiz.
I got you.
2 would be better, but I'm cool with 3.
All right.
Our players are returning back.
So I think we got time for one more goings on here at the Action Palace.
Put it on the highlight reel. No, our mistake was not putting the highlight reel on while we were on break.
Only when we get home and watch the stream on replay.
All right, but we're not going to talk about that right now,
No.
buddy. We're going to talk about Pauly Shore coming here and performing right here at the Paddock Restaurant for 2 nights, April 19th and 20th. Head on over to pbkennelclub.com for more tickets and info for Pauly Shore. I haven't seen him do stand-up in many years.
I've never seen him, though. Is he good?
Yes. That's what he was doing before he got into movies and before he was on MTV.
Right.
He was a stand-up. Yeah, he did stand-up. A lot of Valley Boy dude kind of stand-up routine.
Gotcha.
In the late 80s.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
90s.
before he got picked up by MTV.
This is cool. This is fun. It's fun to watch the stream, when you're done. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're. What's going to happen here is we're going to get back to action, and then after that, and then skip the break and just go into level 13. All right, and back to live action.
Thanks anyway, Nance.
Very funny format, man. You're going to get us in trouble.
Yes.
So I believe we're resuming the remainder of 3-6, skipping the break,
Right.
and then going to 4-8-8. Don't quote me.
No.
But that looks like the
Really,
plan.
It does look that way. Okay.
The final hand? Well, I don't think we're at the final hand yet. That's
Where's this go?
Yeah, you'll have problem on that board. You'll have problem on that board.
all right. I'm always curious with the final table, looking around if anybody keeps their seat, but it doesn't look like anybody did.
No.
That was here.
Right.
Gino looks like he's the closest. He
Right.
slid
He's
over
one.
one.
Over. He's one over. Right.
Yep, skip the break. Slackers got enough of a break.
No, Florida man, you're good. Not a problem in the world.
Okay, so chance to get a look at some of the different chip stacks that were going on at that other table. Wow. 185. And hoot and whistle you should. That's a very impressive chip stack for this tournament.
Yeah, at this point in juncture of the tournament, sure. Gino's at 152.
Yeah, Gino was our chip leader.
I'd love to see the chip stack
before
right now.
the final table, but
Right.
it looks like he's second for now.
Seat 1 has a hefty set of chips also. Unless that was Vigorn. I think Vigorn.
Vigorn, yeah. Seat 9.
Gino hits his king. And Joe hits his deuce. Gino's still ahead.
Yeah, Gino, he's not going to build the pot for you. You got to bet at some point, buddy. I love a good slow play, but the other guy has to have something too for that to work.
Yeah, like right here, the call's made. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Now, ooh,
Bad
wrong
push.
time. Wrong time.
Horrible.
Finish him. Well, he can't finish him. With the AC doozy and the river.
Ugh.
Oh, it's filthy. It's so filthy. I'm not even in the hand. I feel like I need a shower. It was so filthy.
Was a dirty hand.
I mean, Gino just snapped that bet, and Joe was like,
Yeah, thank
"Gee,
you.
what do I do with a set and top kicker? I guess I call." I'm like, bro, if you got pocket nines or kings, congratulations. I'm definitely snap calling that one. Gino goes from second to firmly rooted in the danger zone.
Last.
Well, that can't be right.
This is a pen.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Pen.
yeah.
Thanks.
Why the hell would he want
Okay.
my phone? That was dumb of me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Prize money came in. First place is going to get 1913. Second place 1183. Third place 775. Fourth is 535. Fifth is 393, and sixth is 301.
For now. 150, by the way. That's the number you're groping for.
New pass.
Oh, I thought you meant for the bubble. 25
No.
times 6. I was like,
I got that.
yeah, 150.
I just want to be accurate.
Oh, I was wrong. It is E1. Vig says, play for 22, but there's
Oh,
a
so
catch
that is,
on my
okay, so
nines.
that's the big one, right?
Yeah. So 5s versus 9s. And, of course, an ace and a king come on the flop. Because why wouldn't they?
20,000.
And he doesn't stop. He doesn't even slow down a little bit. Big bets again, and he'll take the pop.
And there are the payouts, as you see on the screen right now.
Taking out the break?
Now we're moving on. Here at the Action Palace, even we have our limits with the amount of shenanigans. So, gonna try to get through the shenanigans as quickly as possible.
Gino pushes all in with his king,
Gino,
queen.
well, king, queen. It's pretty good. He was the lowest stack, so I don't hate the move.
No, not at all.
What's your plan?
Lenny thought about it. Like ace 4 is not that great.
What's your plan to win the hand? I checked you and you even did it.
Gino's still salty about that hand.
Yes, he is.
What was he asked him? What's his plan to win the hand? What's it matter what his plan was? He won the hand, dude. It clearly the plan worked, whatever it was.
Every single one of them.
But I got to see the river for 30,000.
What's your plan when you don't hit the deuce? I'm not a bad player like you. I'm not shoving every time I hit.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. I don't like that.
Exactly. You did shove when you after I put you on
Bet
you
there's
shove.
15,000 more, man. Calm down.
No, I'm pissed off.
I get it. But
I'm pissed off.
I don't get
I need
why.
fuel. I need fuel. When
don't get
people
why.
suck out on me, you just give me fuel.
Play the hand bad. What am I tell you?
I play the hand bad.
You bet the flop.
You not. I bet the turn.
I know. Whatever. Nothing changed on the turn card. It was fucking 6.
So you think like betting the flop it's weaker than betting the turn?
No, but
Okay, then.
I'm gonna see one more card for
All in.
16,000.
All in.
What are you saying? The turn bet is stronger than the flop bet because that punctuation bet 100% of some hand. So when I check bet, it's stronger than anything. What happened when you break the river? You call with a deuce.
No, I fold.
Yeah, you wanted to hit a juice for an ace.
I fold. What does it matter?
But
You bet
it's small.
you bet 16,000.
I'm calling there 100% of the time against you.
That's why I always have chips.
I'm calling the turn 100% of the time.
That's why I always. No, you're betting the flop. You're better than that. You gotta protect your two.
If I'm sitting in his seat
You're betting the flop.
on the turn,
You're betting the flop. Then I raise you.
If I brick the
If
flop,
I play against you, you better play. I'm gonna win because you're gonna bet the flop. Then I can do what I want to do. It was a good hand. I didn't think you even had an ace. I could do it like stronger. I wish you had that king 10 or king jack.
that would have not been good.
You'd be on Belvedere right now. Say, I can't believe I get all my chips again.
Playing cash downstairs.
Cash players, man, I love them. They hit a deuce, they're gonna see a win.
No, I don't play a lot of cash. I can play some hands.
And he's calling me, he's telling me after the hand back.
16,000.
I got a two-streak hand. I'm not gonna bet. Like, I gotta check one streak. So
Either one of us really good much.
I'm like, anything I can do, I'm gonna. Like, you're gonna see the river.
Heads up. Check. 12,000. Calls.
Ooh, come for the ace, stay for the straight. River card, a 7, no good. Bighorn with the top pair to start. Then gets an upgrade on the turn, getting the wheel. And the rich get richer.
Last warning. Keep doing that, she's gonna bring out the whip. Oh.
Like 5-3, Jack 3, and Ace 3. Night of the living threes. Watch this case 3 is going to come out on this flop. Well, not so much.
No, not so much is right.
Yeah, actually that's actually kind of better. Matt goes all in. Now the 3's going to come.
Yeah, right.
And they'll like,
Yeah,
oh, I got
yeah,
2 pair,
yeah,
yeah, against Joe's Ace 3.
Calls.
And snap calls from Joe, because why not? He's got the top pair. Vig's probably going to take a hike here.
Yeah, kind of think so. He's not going to get running 2-4.
Right.
Running with a 5s.
Well, never when you play it. When you fold it, he'll almost certainly get it. He's got a jack. He's trying to one card. There's a 7 and a 9. Aces and 7s. And Matt, not me. Gave it a great fight. But his day is done.
Kind of thing that would just make me happy, okay? When people suck out, I get mad. When I see this kind of thing, I get happy, you know?
That's small, one big blind only this hand.
Gotta find a balance.
8,000, 8,000. Lay her down.
Stop. Seat open. Wait, what? Oh.
Just now.
I'm not even looking at the thing.
I am.
The right way.
Oh.
And one step closer to the money. We're paying 6 spots today, officially. And we are now down to 8 players.
We can give him the spoiler alert.
No, we can't. What are you, Brian? Okay, I really hope Gino's okay because I haven't worked in a hospital in almost 20 years, and I don't trust my Heimlich. So I really don't want to have to.
He's on his own here. Well, at least they're talking and kidding around now. Oh, he's still reminiscing about it.
Right. Come on, Gino. Be like Elsa. Let it go.
Yeah, drop it.
Hey, we all get sucked out on, my guy. It happens. Dwelling on it's not going to get you the chips back. If it did, Helmuth might have like 30 bracelets instead of how many does he have now?
I don't know.
He's got a lot.
That's the other factor. I'm sure they factored that in.
Yeah, it's a good hand, Gino, but you want somebody to call. Yeah, I was going to say, the Blues are gone. There's no 7,500s anymore.
Oh, it was an all-in. He called 75. He doesn't have 75. He's all in for 71.
Boo! Well, I'm going home.
Well, we're all going home, you know, after the show. Ooh, yaks.
Oh.
Steve with yaks. I do like yaks. I like him a little less now that I see that Jim's got ace-jack. He's like, no, dude, I went in like 3 milliseconds after you. No, Gino, the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team was a miracle.
Nothing yet. Oh, I like it. Let's go.
Does he, you know? We'll see.
Well, better than an aces or something. So, yeah, he likes it
he
a
likes
lot.
it a lot now, yeah. And he doesn't have the jack of
no
diamonds either.
He's got the king of
Now
diamonds.
he's got a
so
flush.
He's got the king
He
of
hit the
diamonds.
queen.
When people don't hit a England do something, man, I run good.
And I believe he had Steve covered. It's a lot of red chips, but I don't think quite enough. Yep. Okay. So Gino got knocked down to 26K, back up to 150 now.
Right.
Gino, where's the lie? He said you're a very aggressive player. And he's mad that he said that. Where's the lie? You are very aggressive, dude. And that's to your credit. That's a good thing.
Right.
It makes it hard to put you on a hand. A very valuable trait at the poker table, especially at the final table. I don't know if another player said I was too like a really aggressive player. I'd be like, well, thank you, guy.
Nancy, do they let you guys know if they?
Is that a yes for everyone?
Yeah.
Is that yes from everybody?
Okay,
All right.
going to pay the bubble.
So officially, everybody is in the money. They've all agreed to take a piece off of each place to pay the bubble. 130 buy-in. They're gonna pay the bubble. 25 off the 6 places, so 150. So basically, you break even and you get a little gas money.
Right. Not even gas money.
Not
it's only
now?
$20.
Right, gas money.
Barely.
Well, it depends on where you live.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you live up in St. Lucie, no, that's not
It's
gas money for
not
you.
gas
but
money.
I'm over in Royal Palm, so 20
Yeah.
$20 would do me fine. Coming here and back.
Oh, I could do there and back in 20, of course, but
Yeah.
doesn't fill the tank up anymore.
You know, and somebody could have a pair, and another person could have an ace, and then you got your out.
30% of your stack. You know, you have 115.
Yeah, I always put that in my mind. Like, if I go down
Right.
to another room that I shall not mention, because we don't
No.
plug the other rooms on this show, but
Not at all.
just another room, you know, with like 300 or whatever, I don't consider 300 break even, because I'm like, well, there's gas, there's
Right.
tolls.
Right.
So I need
Dinner
to
or
I need to
whatever,
clear
right.
like at least 330.
Right. Right. Dinner. You gotta have something to eat.
Just to
Right.
pay for the gas and the tolls, and maybe a sandwich on the way back.
Right. Exactly.
I never get picked for the power play goal of the game. If they pick you and we get a power play goal that game, you get like a gift card to the restaurant down there.
Oh,
At
really?
one of the other rooms, yeah. I never get picked.
With a power play goal, though.
Yep. Yeah, I get picked, and we got to get a power play goal. And then you get the gift card. So I'll be like, I'm going for a steak after the game if I win that.
What's the value of it? Card? Is there a
I
value
think
or just meal?
125. I
Oh,
think.
okay. So it's nice.
Yeah, I can go down and get a steak.
Right.
Depends on the steak. They got the tomahawk, so.
Oh, that's right.
I might get
the
the tomahawk if I chip in a little bit.
125. What is it? Tomahawk? What do they pay for the tomahawk?
I don't know what they pay for down there.
It's got to be over 100. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Damn close to it, right?
I know what they pay
Oh,
for it
it's
here.
95 here, right?
Yeah, because at the fabulous Paddock restaurants, you can enjoy the tomahawk steak.
I never had it yet, but they said it's excellent. So
Yeah. One of our floor people, whose name I'll not mention on the air, got one and ate it in the break room in front of us.
she?
I'll say it's she. She must have a tapeworm or something.
was a she?
I
Yeah,
said,
I
I
kinda
have
figured
no idea how the hell
She could finish
that whole
that.
tomahawk got ate. Because I got one look at it, and I'm like, you know what? Unless I haven't eaten all day, I'd have trouble with that.
Yeah, huh? Is that big? How many ounces is it?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
like 32?
Well,
I don't know. You know.
I can never tell with it because it's a giant freaking
Right,
bone.
get the
That's why it's a
bone.
tomahawk.
Right,
so
get the
it's
bone.
so they say it's like this massive thing, but it's a little overweighed because they weigh the whole thing, including
Right.
the bone. But I might have to deal that bad beat before I get that tomahawk. And Miss Nancy again gracing us with her presence with the latest updates and poker news. All right.
Tell them.
Yeah. It's even. See, I just kind of scribbled it all down hastily, and I got the handwriting of a physician. So the fancy printout with the easy to read numbers is a definite upgrade.
I can count this many. I can count to this many.
All right. So Joe's Queen Jack, the best we've seen so far. Lenny's got an ace-5, and in the big blind, Jim with 10-3. Nothing really to brag about. And then that happened. Big blind special. Jim flops 2 pair. And gets bet into. Living right. No. Too soon. Too soon. I might have flatted there and see if he bet again, then hit him.
Exactly.
And Lenny is like, whoa.
He wanted him out of there. He'll take the.
What kind of trap did I walk into that time? I think he could have got a lot more chips if he flatted there.
Yeah,
and waited one more card.
2 comes on, he's loser. Yeah, you would have loved seeing an ace on that turn, and then Lenny would have played.
Then it's like it's time to get paid. To quote the wisdom
Craig, push
of
us all in.
tag team, whoomp, there it is.
There it is.
AJ, Lenny's got an ace-jack, so yeah. So it's Craig's Jack-10 against Lenny's ace-jack. Craig is in, he needs 10s or diamonds. Oh, he got a 10. He got a 10.
King.
Ooh, an ace on the counter. Now he needs another king or 10.
That's it.
Now. An exchange, the back and forth.
Then there were
6. So I would say we do have updated payouts.
That's not the updated, that's the actual. So the updated payouts as Craig takes out 150 from the 25 from a player, puts first place at 1888, second place at 1158, third place 750, fourth place 510, 368, and 276. For some reason I thought that was
right. You.
Yeah, we're right. I was questioning my own math there for a second.
It's great. If there's an overlay, then they're putting money. Then you get 60 people. They're paying 9, so you're getting a great deal. The levels are better. You start with 40,000. Oh yeah, so better. Yeah. You get 40 minutes. 40 minutes after registration, actually, after level 12.
If I satellite into it,
That was 50-50 chance of falling over there. All right, Craigie.
Those weren't the lotto numbers. Those were actually
No.
Craig's player card number.
Right. Yeah, somebody hit that Mega Million. I'm sure you'll all join me in saying congratulations, you son of a bitch.
Okay, Joe hits his king.
Yep.
And bets it.
Yeah, when it's in the billions like that, it's never somebody from Florida that hits it. At least it wasn't California this time.
Was it California?
No, it wasn't California
Oh,
this
it
time.
wasn't.
Finally. It usually is.
Was
But
it Iowa?
it was Jersey
Jersey.
this time.
One winner, huh?
Yep. Figures. Frickin' Devils fan.
Okay, Chris is coming back in the box.
Race. 20.
Well, Gino's been looking to get into a hand with Joe ever since that that other hand. But does he have any cards? I mean, he's 16K in.
Calling, huh?
He's 16K into the hand. What's another 12? Ooh. Gino hits that 5. Nobody else hits anything. Oh, and Gino just hits another 5. So he's got the check mark. He cannot lose. Gino puts out a little value bet, 25K. Yeah, but neither Joe, because it's Joe and Joe R, neither Joe hit anything, even one pair. So can't really stick around. Gino with a kind of a supervillain laugh there when asked if he had a 9. It's like, no, he had way better than that, dude.
Last time you go back to bed, you had nothing either. You had ace side. Literally, you had ace side.
No, I had a pair. 25,000.
Yeah, that's like ace side.
No.
It hurts. You know, I gotta keep. I gotta keep reminding you. So
You made a terrible river bet. What do you want me to tell you?
This is the river bet. Yeah. No. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check call.
I wouldn't have shoved 80K. Not saying he shouldn't have bet the river, but
Right.
There's nothing with the river bet. The river bet is perfect. If anything, the turn bet was bad. That's the river bet is perfect.
They were both
Getting paid by worse. If you have king 10, king jack, all in, right? If you think I had nothing on the flop on the turn, you're definitely not gonna think the deuce changed anything in my hand. So might get called.
all in.
all right, Jim's going to go all in. He senses his 9s are good here, that neither Joe or Lenny has a king, and he is correct. Lenny's having trouble letting go of these 2 overs.
That's when I get the check now. We'll see. We'll see. Yes. I was wrong.
No, you made the right move there, Lenny. You were a 4-1 underdog. And Jim shoved all in, so. Okay, now we're starting to see the chip stacks come a little more even. A lot of the short stacks have won some double up hands.
25.
Lenny at 90K, the only one with less than 100.
As these blinds go up, you may start seeing
Right.
conversations about chops because one hand can make you from
Right.
middle of the stack to gone or
We're
big
already
stack.
we're already at 20K in orbit.
Right.
And well, blinds don't go down.
The prize fund is 5,100, so I don't really foresee this thing going with all the stacks basically being even.
Oh, by the way,
I know as a player, I'm
it-
talking chop at this point.
it's 420. All right. I really wish you'd have made the over under 4 o'clock, like Gino suggested. I would have snap shoved over, and
Like
I would
we
have,
said before,
and I would have got all the money.
it moves very quickly, and then all of a sudden it hits a wall. and
Right.
It just stops.
Right around here, actually, here, not even here,
not
but
even here,
just before
before.
this point. Then it should
Right.
pick up again. Now that everybody's in the money,
Right.
people tend to relax a little
Exactly.
bit, open
It'll
up the
pick
range a little bit more. Well, that flop is not very exciting.
But Joe's betting it like it is.
He's got a runner diamond draw.
Yeah. And he's got the queen, so he's good.
We're at 5, 10, 10 now?
Yes.
Okay, so 25K around. I thought we were
Right.
still at 4, 8, 8.
Nope.
Yeah, the chop does look more and more attractive.
On a player standpoint, it is very attractive. Knock one more out, then you'll see it be even more attractive from there.
Battle of the blinds. Bighorn just picked up some outs. A heart. We'll give him the nut flush. Jim's 10, still leading. It's a lot of outs for Bighorn, though. Any king, any deuce, any heart. Or you could just bet and have him fold. That works too.
Right.
Gino, easily in first place in the pre-flop race, but don't call him an aggressive player.
No.
He'll get mad. Yeah, the pace has slowed down considerably lately. Gino is snap folding before we even get a look at his hands. When he would get creative with some of the garbage in the past. To the flop we go. And top pair for Vigorn. Joe bets with the threes. Vigorn, it snaps. All in. The old check raise. Yep. Yeah, I know. It sucks, Joe. Yeah, but you got to get out of the way when that happens. Sometimes it's the only way to get paid when you flop top pairs. To feign weakness. I didn't know you were a Kansas City fan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're just on the mics and not on camera. But if you guys saw what I saw, I'd be all like, "What?"
It's a Brave fan.
Or a Brave fan, or
but I'm not
or
even
in
that.
college, or a
Not even that.
Florida State Seminole fan.
Unacceptable.
All right, Gino shoving with
pushing
ace
it all in with
queen.
the ace queen.
Yeah,
Now
but
you
8,
can't
7
get a
off
call.
and 4 deuce off. You're not getting a call with that, unfortunately. He's gonna look at me. It's like a count. What are you kidding me? Count these cards going into the muck.
You had a pair?
He had a pair of cards.
And the best was hand. Best worst hand.
The best worst hand. Well, the worst hand in poker is the second best. So
Make it 50 and then he calls. I don't know where I'm at. That becomes 7 queen deuce. Like, hi Gino. Go take your $275 and buy. On the tape on that one. I'm thinking ace 8. No. Ace 8, I just checked it. Can't ship it. Can't ship it right there. Might get caught by ace jack there. So I gotta ship it.
thank you, Vigorn, for snap folding those deuces. I have no idea why Steffi loves that hand so much. Of course, a deuce comes on the flop right when I say that.
Right?
But I know she's still sleeping and she's not watching the show, because if she was watching the show and I just said that and that came out, the chat would be blowing up right now with nee 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 nee. Ooh, Jim woke up with aces under the gun. And not to complain, but of all the places to get aces, you don't want them under the gun.
Not under, no.
No, it's probably
And
the
not
worst
have-
place to
right.
get them.
And that was
Because even with a min raise and everybody snap folds and you can't get any action. Lenny called just because he's the big blind and he's already 20K into the pot. Oh, Lenny just shoved with a
There
pair
it
of
is.
deuces and ooh, smack
Not gonna
dab,
like
as Miss
that.
Nancy would say.
Oh, the ace deuce. Oh, that's gonna
The
be
acey deucey. He needs another deuce. Running for another deuce.
hit it.
What? Are you kidding me?
This is just crazy.
Oh, it's a 2-outer on the turn. Wow. And we both said he's not going to like that. And also, you can get sucked out on. That's another annoying thing about aces.
No, it's better. Like right on the turn, he's fine. You're like, okay, you got one out.
And Gino was so mad when he got 2-outer. Now look at him
Right.
like laughing, like yeah, snickering. Yeah, it's ace deuce. It's awesome. Like, I don't know, man. I'm one to laugh at people's misfortune, but if you're gonna do it, don't get salty when it happens to
Right.
you, and then you get laughed at.
Exactly.
Is that what I wanted to see there? I know. Could have folded pre-flop.
That's why I didn't talk smack when the Panthers beat the Rangers, because I'm like, hey, they might beat us next time, so.
That's
And I wouldn't want you talking smack, so
No, I
I
won't.
left you alone.
I know. I don't
when we
talk
won.
it because
Now text Joe and school him, because what he texted me, I'm like,
no, I don't. Play
I said,
that
didn't
game.
we spank you 4-1?
Right. That's what happens.
And I was cool, and I left you alone, and I didn't say nothing.
Let's just see each other in the semis. Just don't,
Well, it won't happen. Well, the
Yeah,
conference. No,
not-
not the conference
Con-
semis,
right.
because that can't happen. It would be the conference final.
No. Fine.
Y'all, what they saying after what has just happened to you?
He wants to play that queen six so bad.
Yeah. Right. Lenny's pocket sevens. What do we do here, Lenny?
Pocket sevens against the ace.
52,000
I
to
mean,
call. Jim's all in. He's gonna have to call it.
and they're gonna go again.
Here we go.
Ace 10 versus sevens.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
what? Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
he
Broadway
does it
on the turn.
Broadway.
You suck.
Wow.
He said that to you.
And that right, he didn't say it to the opponent that defeated him. He said it to the dealer. Wow.
Why you think I can?
I mean,
down stop playing poker so I can abuse him.
it's the dealers. It's never the player. It's never the cards.
Right.
It's always the dealer. I'll just randomly compliment dealers when I go play. It like twists their brain. They're like,
Yeah,
they think I'm like trolling them, and I'm like,
no.
and then I explain. I said, well, I'm a dealer, and you know,
Right.
and we get blamed for everything. I just thought it would be nice to have it down and. So Joe's all in with the queen 10. Ooh, and exposed his hand a little early and makes the decision for Vig very easy when he saw the sixes exposed. He's like, oh, I think I'll let go of this 6-5. And whoomp, there it is. Kings and sixes.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
It's almost like he knew like somebody was gonna call.
So
when
he
he
let
was
sixes
down.
win. But when I have sevens, he doesn't let me.
Sixes is better than seven, you know? the devil's hand.
Chop, you want chop, chop, chop?
Talking chop.
Chop.
Joe offers up a chop.
Want to count?
Looks like they're gonna.
Obviously, you know.
Yeah, we stop the clock and wait. Pause the clock.
Time out for some numbers.
You don't stop the clock. Clock goes.
Fellas, you wanna push it up, whatever you wanna do.
ICM chop. Ferris.
Not significantly easier, but slightly.
I got 226 here.
226 for, I'm sorry, was that?
C10, Jim.
Seat 9.
226,
288 in sequel.
288.
Mm.
195?
No, 90.
95, thank you, buddy.
What you got there?
187.
The police code for murder.
223. Oh, shit, no, 224.
Gino, don't touch other players' chips.
24. So we've got C1, 288, C3.
I'm particular about that when I'm playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't. I
Right, don't touch them.
Right, when they reach, I stop them. I said, dude, don't touch my chips.
Right.
Ever.
I'm the same way. I don't like them touching.
You feel a lot better when you see the number.
Yeah. I just never get this far. That's the kiss of death.
Congratulations.
If you
Right, I mean, he's not being greedy. He's like, I never got this far before. Somebody else offered a chop, and why not?
Yeah. Take some money home. You're second leader.
Get the money,
You're the second
way
ship
less
leader.
stress, you know?
Come on, we're way ahead of you.
But I hit my deuce. I thought my deuce may have
Doing
been
this
good.
for years.
I mean, maybe it was.
Well, he said, oh, it's going to make it interesting with that deuce out there. Son of a
like-
bitch, that didn't come.
Because like
Can't wait to hear
you
the
know,
reaction.
ace 9, I'm probably ahead of him. There was no 9.
Oh, I had a juicy hand too. I had Jack 6.
Oh, I
Small
got that.
blind. Yeah. Oh,
And you checked it every hand.
of
every
course.
shot.
The AC is
Of course.
not
I think
exactly cranking very well today,
I
is
think
it?
it's Greg. He's Greg.
The AC is cranking fine.
That's what I was telling him. Like on that river, like you've been 25. You overbet.
It's a spring is upon us in Florida, and technically, according to the calendar.
But still,
But we kind of have like 4 weeks of fall down here, and then it's right back to summer.
You, yeah, you overbet. There's no.
I'm also not going to bet 25,000 with a straight on a pair of board.
Well, it was
And it's just funny. People ask me, "How can somebody from Florida like hockey as much as you?" And I'm like, "Have you lived here? I get to go to a sporting event in an ice rink where it's perpetually 47 degrees in the bowl, as opposed to going to Dolphin Stadium. And I love my football, but I'm not sitting out there in the afternoon Florida sun in September. Oh, go through a whole stick of deodorant before the end of the third quarter. Or I can go to the ice rink. I'm like, yeah, ice rink, please. I'm surprised more people don't come to the hockey games just to get out of the damn heat, especially deep in the playoffs. They're like, oh, it's June. It's so hot outside. What should we do? What, the Panthers are in the Cup final?
Right.
Hell yeah, let's go to the game.
I'm Jeff. No, not even.
Well, it went raise, re-raise.
Who made raise?
He says, I don't count.
No, it wasn't him, was it?
It was him.
He says, I don't count.
No.
he was here.
Especially
in
after
this
after the hit.
He raised,
Yeah,
but he re-raised.
he re-raised and then he flat. No, if I flat there, I'm going with it after the flat.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. When she called there,
Would it help if I hum the Jeopardy tune?
Yeah, we should be getting like.
Do, 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 do.
It's not quite $5,000. Yeah, it's not quite $5,000. We say 5,100, but I think you have miscounted.
Oh shit.
Well, we took the money out, that's why.
You took out 25, correct?
there's probably 4,700 in there.
Well, he may not have adjusted.
No.
I think they did. It was 19,
49.50.
Yeah, we took 150.
He took 150 out. 49.50 is the prize pool.
No, 6 has always been 301, so it's probably.
No, they haven't adjusted yet.
Mm.
No, they didn't adjust it.
Don't
So
adjust
it's
that.
Minus 57 minus 150. So it's
47.
Lenny, you'll be in the best shape if they go with if they agree.
All right.
46 divided by. Yeah, it's gonna be 800.
You go back down, you go down there?
No.
Start stealing cards,
$1,700. That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, do I play the 11 and lose $1,100 and then play the main, or just play the main?
I wish I had that much money just to play $1,100 tournaments and come back and play here every day.
Right.
For coming up. Is it 53?
Joe, you would get 988. Gino, you would get 913. Lenny, you would get 677. And it's Jim, you're going to get 992. Good with the ICM numbers based on your chips.
What do you say, poor guy?
Do it.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, of course, I'll do it.
You got more to gain.
I do.
Exactly, they know that.
Right.
Everybody agrees?
All right, we have a chip chop,
All
guys.
right.
As you hear,
Run, go,
Ron
get to
has
the chopper.
1102. Joe comes out with 988. Gino with 913. Lenny with 677. And Jim with 992.
You, Jim, right?
With that being said,
Nice.
Joe? Yeah, pleasure.
we are here.
We are here.
Saying goodbye.
Oh, there we go.
That
On the
we
big
went-
screen.
we
All
went
right.
little,
Yeah.
we went to big. Okay, so that'll be the end of our 3K tournament guarantee. 130 buy-in for the Wednesday evening. We'll see you back
I
here
had fun.
tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Probably, well, same
Around
exact
the same
time.
time.
Around the
Same bat time,
Like
same bat channel.
2:30 or so by the time we kick off. So we wish everybody luck and have a great night from Kennel Club. Anthony and Matt saying
And
good night.
Nancy checking in with
and
us. Yeah, up
we
there.
have Nancy
Yeah.
hanging out. Nancy's in here. She works
She's
on the
taking an
floor.
excellent bow. I mean, you can't see it, but trust me,
She's
it's
here.
it's glorious.
She is. Have a good night, everybody.